àlùjọ orí ẹ̀ ti fọ́ àlùjọ mo sọ fún ẹ ó ní nǹkan tó bá ti jẹ́ kó wá fún Dorcas kan ló ràn mí o jẹ́ nǹkan kan disclaimer ẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé mi ò ń ṣọmọ odó so ẹnu mi gbà láti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mi ò kì í ṣe ọmọ odó in fact the campaign ni mí wọn ò dẹ̀ gbà mí sínú odó but blogger ni mí nǹkan tó bá wù mí máa sọ lórí social media àlùjọ orí ẹ̀ ti fọ́ orí ẹ̀ ti yí jẹ́ kí n tún disclaim fún ẹ Dorcas ò ràn mí o ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ ara mi mò ń jẹ́ àwa ló fẹ́ máa manipulate lórí social media orí ẹ̀ ti fọ́ ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni àlùjọ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó kó dání náà lélẹ̀ ṣé òun náà ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi ní girlfriend mi ni nǹkan tá a ti mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó fi ń dẹ́rù bọ́ ọmọ yẹn náà lélẹ̀ àlùjọ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó fi ń dẹ́rù bá Dorcas náà lélẹ̀ ẹ gbà mí odò ó ṣe ń bẹ àǹsó dídó lóbò ó ṣe ń bẹ àǹsó kò ká mítà wọn lè mọ̀ ìfẹ́ tó bá sọ gan pé mo dó is a plus for your life pé mo dó British citizen torí láti jọ́ tó ti dáyé kó tó mọ Dorcas ó rí nǹkan ṣe ni òun pa ni gbogbo ẹnu mi láti sọ orí ẹ̀ burú àwọn wo ló fẹ́ máa manipulate oníṣẹ́ ṣó yẹ kí pé Dorcas kò ní right láti sọ fún òun ẹ máa gbọ́ ọmọ òsínwìn yìí òun ló wọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń fa òun ló fa gbogbo ọjà yìí o ó ní Dorcas ò ní right láti sọ fún òun wípé nǹkan tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò dálẹ̀ pé wọn kì í sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fọkùnrin ó péré ẹ lọ́kùnrin ìwọ ọkùnrin tóbìnrin ń bọ́ ó péré ẹ lọ́kùnrin àlùjọ orí ẹ ti dàrú bring it on kò ní jẹ́ tó bá da gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ lẹ̀ kò ní jẹ́ ṣó mọ reason tí kí ní ìfi ká mi lára ṣó mọ̀ pé nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mo mọ nǹkan tí mo fojú Dorcas rí nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ìgbà yẹn mi ò kì í ṣe ìgbà yẹn kí n sọ pé àwọn ayé ni mò ń bá ṣe mo mọ nǹkan tí mo fojú Dorcas rí nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kò sí nǹkan ṣó tí mi ṣe fún Dorcas nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kò ní yẹ kò ní bá mi yẹ kò ní dáa fún ẹ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan náà ni ó ṣe ń bẹ kò ká mítà the best obìnrin tó ti fẹ́ nílé ayé ẹ̀ èwo ló dáa tó Dorcas ẹjẹ́ aṣọ èwo ló lówó Dorcas dání èwo lórí ṣe látara ẹ̀ tó Dorcas èwo láyé fi mọ̀ ẹ́ àwa ló fẹ́ máa ṣe kinní mọ́ ó yà wèrè ni wo ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀ ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀ for the context of àwọn tí ò bá mọ bí kinní ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìjà ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin TK àti macron summarize ẹni láàrin TK àti uncle David Infinity àlùjọ ti jẹ́yàn kan tó jẹ́ pé ó ti ní reservation fún like ó ti ní bọ̀dà David Infinity sínú why because ó mọ̀ pé gbogbo ọgbọ́n tóun fẹ́ fi wọlé sí Dorcas lára bọ̀dà yẹn ló ń ṣẹ̀mọ̀ ló ń já Dorcas sí pé ọmọ má gọ̀ fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí Dorcas nírú David Infinity yẹn ni ó bá wọlé tán sí Dorcas lára olórí burúkú ni tèbí nǹkan tí David Infinity ń sọ fún Dorcas náà nìyẹn gbà yìí wípé ṣọ́ra fún ọmọ yẹra fọmọ ọkùnrin yìí o yẹra fọmọ ọkùnrin yìí o nǹkan tí David Infinity tó ń sọ fún Dorcas nìyẹn ṣọ́ra fọmọ ọkùnrin but Dorcas jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé this is why we always respect her I keep saying it nǹkan tó ń ṣe kò sí blogger tó lè dánwò tó lè ṣe Dorcas àwọn èèyàn kan ń sọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan wípé Dorcas akọ̀mùyàn a sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣojú àánú náà ló ń pa Dorcas doesn't just pick anybody tó jẹ́ the campaign let us understand this thing Dorcas pick the people that needed this assistance ẹ wo wèrè tó ń rùn pààyè o àlùjọ bàbá alẹ́dìyẹ tó ń rùn pààyè o kò ní nǹkan kan nígbà tó ọ̀kadà ẹ̀gbọ́n òṣìṣẹ́ ọ̀kadà tó ní fọ́ọ̀tì ló ń gbé kiri ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Dorcas ó do ní mọ́tò lẹ́nu òun ló wá manipulate fún wa pé Dorcas fẹ́ gbólóore ó fẹ́ gba àwọn godmother wọn ẹgbẹ́ báwo lùjọ ṣe ń parọ́ nínú orin yẹn náà come on now ṣé ìwọ ìyálàjẹ ẹ rí godmother kó tó di pé o mọ Dorcas ṣe bí Dorcas lóyún tó a tún rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì o ní godmother àtọ̀dọ̀ tani godmother ṣe wá àtọ̀dọ̀ tani ó ní Dorcas ń jealous o ọlọ mi ò rò pé a day like this will come that ALUJO it will come out of ALUJO's mouth pé Dorcas ń jealous o ayé èèyàn kan tó mọ̀ ìyá lájẹ́ rí lọmọbìnrin yẹn ti ń jẹ́ Dorcas lórí Facebook ó ti ń post náà ó mọ nǹkan tó kọ́ fún Fọlá ni ó mọ iye tó gbà fún Fọlá ni ó yà wèrè ni ṣó yà wèrè ni wá ní Dorcas ń jealous ẹ wait just ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ àgbàgbà ń bá Dorcas jà bí but please mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan is it true pé Dorcas lè jealous àlùdò kí làlùdò ní èèyàn tí ò gba visa rí tí ò ní tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tí ò travel rí tí ò ní nǹkan kan ọ̀kadà ní wèrè yín wá ṣe mọ̀ pé kó mú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dàbẹ́ ni pé kó mú ọmọ kan tí ò já mọ́ nǹkan kan kó touch ẹ̀ up kọ́mọ yẹn wá feel like entitlement pé òun náà dànù òun náà lòun tó báyìí bọ́rọ̀ ìṣe rí lójú mi nìyẹn o mi ò mọ bẹ́yìn ṣe ń reason ẹ̀ o bí ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣe kí ni bó ṣe rí lójú mi nìyẹn o kò touch èèyàn up káwọn èèyàn máa sọ fún ẹ pé ọmọ yìí ò lè san rè kò lè san rè má ṣe eléyìí fún un kò mọ rè kò lè ṣe kinní kan kí wọ́n máa sọ pé ẹ fílẹ̀ èèyàn náà ni kọ́mọ wá jáde kó wá máa sọ pé òun jealous o just imagine ìgbà tó òun pa ní Dorcas mọ́ ẹ̀ náà ò ní anything kí Dorcas tó mọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé bó ṣe rí ń sìn ní Dorcas fi mọ̀ ẹ́ ni ọ̀rọ̀ ò bá dùn lẹ́nu ẹ̀ láti sọ ó dẹ̀ wá ń parọ́ fún àwa tá a mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣó máa dúró ṣó tèmi ẹlẹ́yà tèmu tí mo ṣe fún Dorcas torí tiẹ̀ kò máa sọ orúkọ tí mi ì pé tán kò máa sí picture yín tí mi ì gbé tán ẹ gbà mí èmi Ọlọ́run as a den ṣe mọ̀ gbogbo yín tẹ̀mí wà mí mọ̀ pé mi like Dorcas láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ as a den kò sí nǹkan tí mi ò ṣe fún Dorcas tó àti edited photo àti real photo gbogbo ẹ̀ mo máa gbé síbẹ̀ tí màá máa bu torí ìwèrè bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ni ẹ wá imagine èní mo wá ń gbọ́ pé ó sọ pé Dorcas ń jealous that is the dumbest thing I've ever I never thought like a day like this will come pé mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ orin yẹn mo tún padà lọ mo tún lọ gbọ́ pé ẹni sùúrù o ẹ má dà gbogbo ẹ̀rù o Dorcas wo gan ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé Dorcas Adéyínká tá a mọ̀ àbí ṣó ti ní another Dorcas àbí another blogger tó ń jẹ́ Dorcas lórí social media yìí Dorcas is jealous of ALUJO nǹkan tó yẹ kí n fi title kìíní nìyẹn because kẹ́sẹ̀ lè mọ̀ because kò yé mi kò fẹ́ yé mi mọ́ níbo sí bò wà àwọn ọmọ tọmọ yẹn ń fẹ́ náà ó lẹ́mìí ẹ̀ náà ó sọ pé girlfriend ẹ̀ wá sọ pé ọ̀tọ̀ ní pé kóbìnrin fún ẹ lóbò torí pé bó òun ò deserve ẹ̀ ṣó ti understand ẹ̀sìn ọ̀tọ̀ ní pé obìnrin fún ẹ lóbò torí pé ó fẹ́ ṣe kinní yẹn at that time ó ní owó Dorcas ìran ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ owó British Airways first class business class ticket rí ni ìran ẹ̀ wo ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn rí kí ló ok ó ń pè Dorcas ní girlfriend ẹ̀ kí ló lè ṣe nínú ayé Dorcas owó mọ́tò tó ń lò no àwọn nǹkan kan wà àṣẹ tí understand ẹ̀sìn pé ẹ jẹ́ àdálẹ̀ kàtúṣà ó ń pè Dorcas ní girlfriend ẹ̀ ṣó olówó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ number one ṣó olówó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ that's number one ṣó o lè gbálé fún ṣó o lè gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún ṣó o lè stock ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ ṣó o lè ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún ọmọbìnrin tó máa lọ Nàìjíríà tó tún máa di aṣọ ra branded clothes tó máa di sínú box tó máa wá gbé fún ẹ ṣé gbogbo ẹjọ́ ṣé mi nìkan mo mọ gbogbo kinní yìí ni because I don't that is what is making me annoyed because ṣé mo as a person tó bú Dorcas nítorí ALUJO now ALUJO is saying ọlọ oríṣiríṣi lórí social media yìí ó dẹ̀ ń kọrin yẹn pé òun ọkùnrin nǹkan tó ní against Dorcas ní pé ẹ̀dọ́ dóra yín òun ni mò ń sọ pé Radinson tó gbé ẹ lọ ṣé ìran ẹ ṣó dé bẹ́ẹ̀rì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wo bí wọ́n tún ti dó ẹ máa dé kókó sí lọ jàre kò sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ìwọ lè tọ́jú Dorcas kọ́mọ jẹ́ sọ fún ẹ jẹ́ bẹ́ àwọn nǹkan kan fún ẹ o mo ti sọ fún ẹ Dorcas kan ló rán mi o mi ò dẹ̀ kí n ṣọmọ odó but máa ganu sí sórí eléyìí máa ganu sí kí ló dé torí pé mo ti bu nítorí tiẹ̀ náà ni mo ti bu rí mo ti bojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ nítorí tiẹ̀ sórí eléyìí tó wà lẹ̀ máa ganu sí kó ń sọ pé kí n bá ganu sí gan máa ganu sí kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí bàbá ńlá kó anybody lè ṣe Wọlúwádélé ní tó ń sọ fún ẹ pé Dorcas yẹn o báwo ló ṣe máa sọ fún ẹ pé kinní kan ta ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń fa wàhálà lórí social media. You have been throwing sub to Dorcas for a long time. This is one thing I will never take. Manipulation. gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé Àlùjọ ti ń ju sub sí Dorcas for a long time, and everybody, even the haters, are using it to drag Dorcas pé she cannot talk because ó mọ̀ pé Àlùjọ has something on her, wípé wọ́n ti dóra wọn rí, so kò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn haters ló ń sọ kìíní yẹn wípé Dorcas ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ó rí gbà tí frame ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó sọ pé ẹwẹ́ gbàgbé gẹ́yìn jáde, gbogbo èèyàn ló ti mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ti jà. Ọmọbìnrin yẹn ò sọ̀rọ̀, she kept quiet. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ, orí ẹ̀ ó forí gbálẹ̀ ni. Níwájú ta ni? Ó náà sọ pé ó yá datọwọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ̀. Ó rí pé ẹ̀rù gan bá ẹ̀gan ò lè ṣe ṣó ní kó o ṣe má kọrin. Tó bá bí ìyá ẹ̀dá ìwọ tán kámẹ́rà kó o ṣe ṣó. Wọ́n á ní òun cruise ní orí ẹ̀ burú, àwọn ló ń bẹ cruise. Tó bá ti bí ìyá ẹ̀dá ìwọ tán kámẹ́rà kó o ṣe ṣó. Kó máa gbé jáde ṣe bó ní bó ṣe ń ṣe ṣó fún Lizzy. Ẹ ń ṣe ṣó fún Dorcas bẹ́yẹn tó sọ pé ó fẹ́ máa fi gbá cruise. Ìwọ manipulator olórí burúkú yìí ló ṣí olórí burúkú aláìmọ̀. Olóhùn ṣoore náà fún Dorcas o. Ìgbà tán arrest dọ́tọ̀ bá wá arrest Dorcas ní Abuja. Oore wo ló wá fẹ́ sọ pé ó ṣe fún Dorcas? Ta ló yẹ kó wà ń bẹ̀? No, ẹ jẹ́ aṣọ kìíní kan. This woman has been there for you. If she come to Nigeria, she's always with you. She fights a lot of people because of you. A lot of people left her team because of you. She helped you financially. Òun ló gbé gbogbo godmother tó ń kígbe pé ẹ̀ tán wọ́n fẹ́ gba godmother ẹni. Èèyàn tó gbé godmother fún ẹ ló tó sọ pé ṣó fẹ́ gba godmother ẹ. Ṣé wọ́n ti sá fún ẹ gan báyìí? Wá dé ń sí òun sún ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu pé kíní kan ṣe kíní kan. Are you mad? Ṣé àsín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Ṣojú wa ó drag ẹ̀, ọmọ yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ọlọ́run ẹ bójú anybody jẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ because kí ló fẹ́ sọ? Kò expect now. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó máa yọ́dó. Àwọn olórí burúkú téèyàn máa ń yọ́dó tó hàn tó sọ. Àwọn yẹn ló máa ń mess up, kì í ṣọkùnrin gidi o. Torí àwọn ṣe máa ń sọ kíní kan fún yín. Ẹ má do poor man. Ẹ rò pé lásán lẹ́lẹ́yà tí mo máa ń sọ fún yín ni. A rich man will never stoop so low like that. Ẹ ti máa mọ̀ pé ìyà ìṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe Àlùjọ. The best thing that can ever happen to him in his life is Dorcas. That is why he's mad, because he wants to have Dorcas at his fingerprints. Kó máa fi gbowó kówó yẹn máa roll wọlé. Don't fuck a man that you are richer than. I'm not. Yes. Ẹ má touch anybody up. Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí. Ó lè ṣoore o. Especially when it comes to kíní lájú ẹlẹ̀. Má dó ọkùnrin tó olówó jùlọ torí olórí burúkú ló pọ̀ jù láàrin wọn. Ṣé irú ẹ̀ náà ń sọ ni? Ṣé irú ẹ̀ náà ń sọ ni? Mo sọ pé the best thing that ever happened to you in your life. Obìnrin mélòó ló dó lé ayé ẹ̀rí tó dàbí Dorcas? Tó lówó bíi Dorcas? Tó ríṣe bíi Dorcas? Tó lórúkọ bíi Dorcas? That's the best thing. That is why it's paining you. Ó dùn ẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn bọ́ ọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ni. Kò sí nǹkan tí anybody lè sọ fún mi. It pain you. That's why you are throwing shade. Because she's no more succumbing to your things, to what you want. She did not succumb anymore. Ó dùn ẹ́ gan. Wá ní o dúró s'Abuja, o lọ s'Abuja nígbà tí gbogbo problem yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Of course you're supposed to go there. Ó ní ẹyẹlé òní bónílé jẹ kó bónílé kó dọjọ́ kú kó yẹrí. Ta ló yẹ kó lọ s'Abuja tí ó bá ń ṣe ìwọ tó jẹ? Ṣé bó péré ẹ lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ ni? You are saying somebody is your friend. Why are you now one serious nígbà tí friend any problem? Are you mad? Ṣé ẹjọ́ náwó ìgbà tó wó wà ń bẹ̀? Ẹjọ́ lọ Radinson ni, ó sùn bẹ̀ mọ́jú ni. Ẹjọ́ wo àwọn mọ́tò tẹ́ ń lo escort kiri ni. So báwo lọ̀rẹ́ ṣe máa ní problem tó wà máa sọ pé ẹ torí pé ó lọ sọ. Ṣé ìwọ gan ló bá sùn sínú ibi tó wà ni? Ó ya wèrè ni. Ṣé bó wá visit ẹ ni? Ṣé o sùn mọ́jú sí gbogbo ìgbà tó wà ń bẹ̀? Ṣé ibẹ̀ ló ń sùn sí ni? Ẹ gbà mí kẹ́ ẹ̀. Ṣé ìwọ ni lọ́ọ̀yà ni? Àbí ìwọ ló kówó lẹ̀ tán fi ṣẹjọ́? Torí mi ìmọ̀re tó sọ pé oore wo ni pàṣẹ ẹ̀pọ̀n. Ó ya wèrè ni. Ṣebí this is why you are hungry. Because o sì rò pé bówó yẹn ṣe máa roll lọ nìyẹn pé you have that. Ó fẹ́ fi ọmọbìnrin yẹn gbàwé ni. Ó fẹ́ fi gbàwé kó fẹ́ ẹ dandan. Ewé wá sunko olóṣì. Olóṣì ewé òṣì tó ṣe. Ogun òṣì tó ṣe ó sunko. Olórí burúkú. Inú ẹ dé UK rì. Olóṣì. Ó tètè rí pretty citizen lọmọdé yìí o. Tóun bá fẹ́ ọmọdé yìí báyìí kó bímọ fóun lásán. Òun ti dà kínní ni. Ó dẹ̀ ń play funny. Why not eat your cake and have it at the same time now? Don't play funny pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin yẹn. That girl can really ó ṣe tiẹ̀ wọ Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ gan mọ̀ pé o lose nǹkan tó fi ń dùn ẹ́ nìyẹn. You yourself know say I lose something, you feel am. Because who can ever love you like that? Ta ló ti nífẹ̀ẹ́ tó bẹ́yẹn rí nílé ayé ẹ̀ látọjọ́ tó ti ń fóbìnrin? Ta ló gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ sórí bíi gálàrí? Any small thing, àlùjọ tó máa drag ẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n sì máa sọ pé àlùjọ ni. Gbogbo àwa yìí là ń fi drag ẹ̀ gbogbo gbà yẹn, ní ká gbẹ́nu sọ̀rùn ká fi lẹ̀. She crossed a lot of people because of you. She lose a lot of people because of you. At the end of the day, you now come. Hello, Mommy Fola. You now came. You are now telling us, my dear, that's the best punani you can. Oje punani British citizen. Oh, the why yet that. To buy a play game where Danny. You won't go back to the British council. Both of them play funny. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn. Ó wá shanky with you. Ó gbé ẹ sí shoulder. Ó shanky ẹ dànù. Torí pé ó ti dóbò wá rò pé yẹn automatically bẹ́ẹ̀. You are a manipulator. That is what you have on the cast. Torí pé ti dóra yín rí. So you want to use that to be blackmailing her so that she will not talk. She has been quiet for you for too long. That is why I'm like, she has the right to vent if she wants to vent. Ọjọ́ tó bá ti tan camera, òun náà ti tan camera fún ẹni. Ó máa bú yẹ. But you know that kò ní fẹ́ kọ́ secret yẹn expose síta. One pinch here. Once a week in a door, I knew on Monsoye. That's the best pussy. What you do you to one you Borini? What you do you to British passport? Rini? Benny, that's the best pussy you can ever have. One play funny pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ shanky with your dànù. Ya lọ́dọ̀ yẹ na. Uja wèrè. Oni shanky wo bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Tó bá tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí, wá wọnú inbox ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ sínú inbox. Kì í ṣe pé kó wá máa true shade níta. Ó wá mú ọmọ yẹn ṣe mọ̀ bíi pé ṣe mọ̀ kí èèyàn ṣe mọ̀ kó tó ń pè ní blackmail ṣá. Kò ní fẹ́ kí torí pé ó ti ní nǹkan àṣírí. Nǹkan tó ń ṣàlùjọ nìyẹn pé wo ìwọ I will be dealing with you. Màmá ṣe é màmá gbà ẹ́. Ẹjọ́ ṣé nǹkan táwọn expect ni pé àlùjọ bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sí David Infinity yẹn kí Dorcas má lè sọ̀rọ̀ torí pé àlùjọ ti máa ń ṣèdí Dorcas ò kì í sọ̀rọ̀ torí ẹ̀ ni àlùjọ ṣe feel pé òun ní right láti ṣèdí David Infinity but ṣé Dorcas náà ò tún ní jà fáwọn team member ẹ̀ ni. She has to stand up for her team member. Ọjọ́ tí Ṣeun Kútì tó bú àwọn WC àbí wọ́n pè wọ́n àwọn Wizkid fan Wizkid FC. Ṣé Wizkid ò jáde kò defend wọn ní orí kíní burú pé bàbá ẹ̀ da legend ọmọ ń ṣèrànù lórí social media. Dorcas has to defend her fans. This is her brand. This is her people. Tó bá insult Dorcas, ó lè má dẹ́ lóhùn. But tó bá ti gbé lọ sórí tó bá bú David Infinity, ó máa bú Mommy Rosola náà. Kò sí anybody tó ní bú bẹ́yẹn náà. She has to defend these people because these people has nothing to do with you. Ṣé bóun ló ń sọ pé Dorcas nìkan ló mọ̀ ó mọ̀ any of the other people. Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lọ ń ṣe orin pàjáwìrì fún David Infinity? Tẹ̀já wò ná àlùjọ smell o. Ṣé o tún lówó David Infinity ní ọgbọ́n orí ojú ẹ̀ lọ intelligence ojú ẹ̀ lọ o ò lè sọ òyìnbó. Ṣé o ti mo sọ pé ẹ má máa date down ẹ má máa date down kò dáa. Ẹ má máa date down. Èèyàn tó bá mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ jẹṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ jẹ òbò ẹ̀ ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní owó ju ẹ̀ lọ. Normally kíní lásán nìyẹn kíní yẹn máa ń jẹ́ kí báwo ni mo ṣe máa sọ àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ò kì í misbehave but tó bá ti lè ń date àwọn tó máa ń rùn pa ẹ̀ especially àwọn tó ẹ bá brush up yìí most of them ò kì í mú in fact 99% of them ò kì í mórí torí wọ́n jọra wọn lójú wọn ò dẹ̀ ní nǹkan kan owó ti kú wà sóhun sí ó wá wọn nǹkan tó ń lòun ní kàríà wèrè wò ó yá wèrè ni kò ní yẹ àti kàríà yẹn kàríà tó ti kú kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó wá fẹ́ fi Dorcas ọmọ yẹn ọmọ tó dúró fún ẹ yẹn ó fẹ́ fi ṣe kinní ó ní right láti bú David Infinity kìtẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń sìn ó ti ṣẹ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ ó wá kó sínú ó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ fún ó ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ ni àbó ò lè sọ pé kí Dorcas kó gbẹ̀yìn sí 3-way call nígbà tí yàn ṣe ó wá bú torí pé ó ti ń bú Dorcas kò sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé ibi nǹkan tó jẹ́ ká dé junction yìí nìyẹn kò sọ̀rọ̀ torí pé ó mọ̀ pé ó ní something on her ó wá bú David Infinity ó expect pé kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ bójú yẹ ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wá, you cannot insult the people in my team like that. Wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń throw shade sí wípé kí ló fẹ́ gbé jáde odò ẹ̀hẹ́n oríire fún ìwọ nìyẹn náà. Oríire fún ìwọ nìyẹn. Odò Dorcas. Ó ní mo sọ the best pussy you can never have, international pussy ni bó ni. Orírú ẹ̀dùn látọjọ́ tó ti ń fẹsẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ kiri gbogbo Naija. Orí dórí. Orí torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fẹ́ kú síbẹ̀. Olóṣì. Wọ́n fún ní kinní pé kán tiẹ̀ tọ́wò náà. Pé jẹ́ àtọ́wò ìgbà tí ò sí anybody around. Ẹ jẹ́ aṣẹ́ mọ àwọn tó kàn máa wò pé jẹ́ manage ele. Bó ṣe rí ní àlùjọ bí ẹ ò mọ̀ ni o. To you is a flex. To that lady is like èèyàn tá à ń manage gan. Ó dẹ̀ lè má wà mọ̀ ṣe bẹ́yẹn. Ó lè má wà mọ̀ ṣe. Ó lè jẹ́ 2 minutes máa bẹ́yẹn. Ó lè má mọ̀ ṣe. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tó bá tẹnu bobìnrin lóbò ló mọ̀bò lá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tó bá tẹnu bobìnrin lóbò. Skill ló fi ń láwò. Ó lè má mọ̀ ṣe kán tiẹ̀ manage. Kí la wá ń pọ́n lé. Èèyàn tó ń manage tí ò sówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Òun náà wá ń ṣe bí kíni. Àbí kí n ṣàlùjọ. Orí ẹ̀ burú. Àwa ló fẹ́ máa ṣe kíní fún tó dẹ̀ manipulate. Ìwọ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń throw shade sọ́mọ yẹn now. I'm not talking about now. For a long time. And she has been keeping quiet. Ọlọ́run. For a long time. Ó kẹ́rù kúrò nínú ilé. Wọ́n béèrè pé frame ta ló jù sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Pé ṣé kí n ṣe girlfriend ẹ̀. Ó ní dání. Ó ní kó gbàgbé kíní o. Tó bá rí bó ṣe wà dismissive. How can you say that to her? She did not talk. Àbí ṣó sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Now she now started talking. Wọ́n rò pé kíní kan wá sọ pé ó fẹ́ fi máa cruise pé ó kàn máa fi cruise ni. Pé yàn kì í bọ́kùnrin sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé wọ́n pè ẹ́ lọ́kùnrin ni? Nínú àwọn ọkùnrin ṣó yẹ kó yọjú ni. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ní obìnrin kan ló fún ẹ ni. Ó ṣiṣẹ́ fún ni. Obìnrin náà máa fún ẹ. 61 million. Gbogbo ìran ẹ̀ tán bá ta gbogbo family yín àti family house yín ṣe wọ 10 million àbí 20 million. Ó yà wèrè ni. Á pàtàn ilé ayé ẹ̀ fún ẹ bí báyìí. Ẹ gbà mí kẹ́ ẹ̀. Ọlọ́ ó fún wa ní ìsinmi ṣá. Iṣẹ́ wèrè wo náà ṣe? Iṣẹ́ wo ló ṣe nínú odó? Lọ́ gbé fún ẹ. Dorcas gan tó jó lórí odó gan sórí 61 million gbà. Are you mad? Àwọn ló fẹ́ máa pajá lọ́bọ̀ fún. That your career is already dead on arrival, in case you don't know. Oh, money won't come now. Whatever it is that you think you want to use Dorcas to trend, it's going to fail. Benny. Ó máa fail. Kò ṣe máa fail mọ́ ẹ lórí. Ṣé foundation ó ti fail ni? Ṣebí torí pé kò sí foundation mọ́. Blogging náà ti fail. Ṣebí torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe rò pé ẹ jẹ́ tún yí síbí. Ibi tó yí sí yẹn wò ó máa yàwọ́ gbó ni. Kò lè gbéra. Ó lè ní nǹkan kan pa nídìí orin kì í ṣe pé kíní. Àwa ayé ti bẹ́ẹ̀ yín sí. Not to talk of, I actually fought her because of you. That is what is pissing me the hell off. I actually drag her. Dorcas bó ṣe tóbi tó yẹn, ó fò sórí ọ̀kadà àlùjọ báyìí tálùjọ ń wá lọ. Mo ní picture yẹn gbà yẹn. Tá fi drag ẹ. When somebody love you, Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ náà mọ̀ pé ọmọbìnrin yẹn nífẹ̀ẹ́, Ọlọ́run. Ó bá ìjógun, ó bá ìjójú lásán, ó bá ìjẹ́ anything. She loves you for shaking, for real. And you yourself, you know. You yourself, you shaking it, you know. Oh, you mess it up. But you cannot live with that. Pé ọmọbìnrin bó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn. That is why you are now hungry. Ṣé mo yàn téèyàn bá fún lóbò mọ̀. Tó dẹ̀ ọkùnrin tó dẹ̀ mo sọ ẹ má máa náwó yín fọkùnrin. Ẹ má ra anything fún wọn. Valentine tó ń ṣe lẹ́yìn ìsìn báyìí. Mo mọye tí mo ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ọkọ mi. Mo ní kó má ra anything fún mi. Hello, Chucks. Chucks Somto. Can you speak Yoruba like this? Because that is an Igbo name. Mo sọ pé ọkọ mi ra nǹkan fún mi lówó ni. Mi ì ra flower. Gbé flower lọ. Fún mi lówó mi jẹ́ kí n keep ẹ. Má ra nǹkan fọkùnrin. Let them provide. Ọkùnrin tó bá dẹ̀ ti fún ẹ ní nǹkan kan. Ẹ sọ pé kí ni àlùjọ ti gbé fún Dorcas rí. Oh, you can speak Yoruba. Oh, okay, you understand. Okay. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sir. I think you're new on our channel. Welcome. I really appreciate you. Kí ló ti gbé fún Dorcas rí? Dorcas has gone too far for you. That we know. Eléyìí tá a mọ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe mọ̀ pé àti ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń jìra yín lẹ́yìn àwa rò pé rúmọ̀ ni. Ó tún gbóbò fún ẹ ní ládùúrú gbogbo nǹkan. Come on now. Kì í ṣe pé olówó Dorcas o. gbogbo àwọn tó ń fẹ́ wo àwọn nǹkan tó máa fi categorize ara ẹni wo àwọn èèyàn tí Dorcas ń fẹ́ wàá rí pé ò sí ní caliber òun kàn ṣe pé wo kíní ìpèkùrọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ asáré wáyàn kan tó máa bá wa fomi rin ló bá tán nǹkan tó máa fi ẹ́ ṣe mà ní o lówó ẹ̀ náà o lè déètì ẹ̀ náà kí ló fẹ́ fi bọ́ Dorcas o lè déètì ẹ̀ ọlọ́run o lè déètì ẹ̀ kí ló fẹ́ fi kó ṣó máa sọ pé o fẹ́ ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wàá kọ́kọ́ sọ pé jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe jíngù fún 150,000 tó bá máa ṣe tó bá 5 million náà ta tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ń gbé Dorcas 5 million 6 million náà ta tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì it should be 50-50 of course it is but let me tell you something there are some men they don't have anything this guy ò ní nǹkan kan ní ìgbà tó wá sọ́dọ̀ Dorcas gbogbo wa la mọ̀ see I'm a person that hates Dorcas I drag her because of this guy afọ́jú gbẹ̀rìgbẹ́ ló ń tọwọ́ bọ́ ẹ̀ ló bu kò sí nǹkan tí mi fojú Dorcas rẹ̀ pé you are a slut, you are a dirty girl wọlé ayé ẹ̀ wo ibi tó hand up sí and the guy is coming today to come and be telling us as if ẹni pé òun jẹ́ nǹkan kan everything you amount to is as a result of that girl you have nothing ọjọ́ tí mo ẹjẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sọ kíní kan fún yín you were with Lizzie before ìgbà tí jẹ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láàrin ìwà àti Lizzie Dorcas pick you up torí pé Lizzie ń wọ ẹ̀kiri ó fẹ́ fọlọ́pàá arrest ẹ̀ torí pé ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kíni àwọn oní Lizzie máa ń gbé Lizzie mọ̀ pé àwọn tí ò bá ti lè ní owó ó mọ̀ pé ALUJO ò ní nǹkan kan ALUJO tó lọ ń sunlé Lizzie torí ebi ló máa jẹ́ kó lọ máa sunlé Lizzie torí nǹkan tó máa jẹ tí ò jẹ́ kó gbádùn gbà díẹ̀ ló kù káyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Lizzie bí Dorcas ṣe he nìyẹn the same thing tí Lizzie ṣe fún ALUJO ló tún fẹ́ ṣe fún Alábìkẹ́ she pry on people that doesn't have anything and when Dorcas see this pattern pé Lizzie máa fìyà jẹ yín ni Ọlọ́run Lizzie will just ó kàn máa fìyà jẹ wọ́n ni Dorcas did what? She pick you up. At that process, you know how people... This is why I say it's better to assist women than men. Process tó ti pick ALUJO up. Ó brush her up. Ó gba owó fún láti lè jẹ́ kó lè ní nǹkan tó máa ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ godmother kò ṣe godmother látọ̀dọ̀ Dorcas ni. Ó gbowó fún kó lè ní nǹkan tó lè máa ṣe. Ó tún dóbò lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Ó ní mo sọ pé jíngù mélòó ló máa ṣe ilé ayé ẹ̀ ticket from UK to Nigeria British Airways lọmọ yẹn máa ń wọ̀ first class ìwọ gan mọ̀ pé tó bá pín kò lè kàn ẹ́ wo kò lè kàn ẹ́ kò lè kàn bàbá ẹ̀ kò lè kàn ìran ẹ̀ gbogbo great grandfather yín kò gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ní kàn tà kò lè kàn yín she did not fly to Nigeria in a year ó máa fly bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta kí sọ pé torí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí i ni British Airways first class business class lọmọ yẹn máa ń gbé British Airways ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi lọ wo oye tó jẹ́ I'm not talking about the other country tó máa ń lọ he didn't try now I'm not talking about the other country tí ọmọ yẹn máa ń lọ I'm talking about from UK to Nigeria British Airways first class ticket and back to UK return ticket ALUJO dẹ̀ ń ṣe jíngù 150,000 kí ló ALUJO fẹ́ fi kó gbogbo nǹkan tó that's the highest money tó ń gbà kò dẹ̀ anybody tó pè fún orin o ó ní mọ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ sọ pé 30k ní jíngù ẹ̀ òun sọ pé 150,000 ló ń gbà ṣé orin ló ń kọ yẹn orin tó dàbí orin àrò ta ló fẹ́ pè ẹ́ ó rí pé ìwọ nìkan ló ń dákọ́ ẹni tó bá ń kọ nǹkan tí ò dágbọ́n ó máa fi ti ara ẹ̀ gbọ́ ìwọ nìkan náà ló ń dágbọ́ ta ló gbogbo ọkọ ló ń sọ pé wọn mọ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orin tó kọ fún Dorcas fún bẹ́ẹ̀ díẹ̀ tó kọjá kí náà fi ṣe wọ́n tún fi búlì ẹ̀ náà ni ó lè ta iṣẹ́ yẹn wò òkúta ti wọ̀ látijọ́ tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ orin tó kọ fún yàn ní the same February náà ló sáré kọ fún tó tún fi bù ní the same month tó kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ gbé kárí ẹ̀ jáde tó fi kọ́kọ́ praise èèyàn tó ṣoore fún ẹ the same kárí àyẹn náà ló tún fi bú ẹni yẹn in the same month ó wá sọ pé ó fẹ́ fi jẹun níbo ibi tó máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi tó máa kú sí nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan kan ibi tí kárí àyẹn tó máa gbéra ibi tó dẹ̀ máa wọlé sí náà ni ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ orin gbogbo rárá tó ń kọ. I'm not saying you should leak Dorcas' house or anything. No matter leak it, literally, and you let them know. But there are some things to just be, try. You know what thing they do. Now that you're now acting as if Dorcas is the problem. Hey, just to Dorcas will down video in Yelano. What will you guys say? She replied for the first time. This is one thing that really annoyed me. Like for the first time, Dorcas replied ALUJO. ALUJO has been throwing sub for a long time. Why? Because wọn gbogbo fún wọn. Ó lówó ni. Olówó wọn ti gbogbo fún lówó. Má jẹ́ ó dùn ẹ́. Godmother ò godmother mọ́. Àbẹ́ rí nǹkan sí godmother kan. Ó ní Dorcas ti fẹ́ lọ block lọ́dọ̀ godmother. Owó tán kó fún ẹ kí ló fi dà? Gbogbo eléyìí tán kó fún ẹ kí ló fi dà? Ṣèbó fò náà ló mú bọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Àti poultry àti kinní àti gbogbo ẹ̀ kí ló fi dà? Ó wá fẹ́ mọ ọmọ lọ́mọ sọ́wọ́ kó má lè sọ. Nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ti bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo ó ṣèbó ti wà ń tà tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ti fi ń drag ẹ̀. Èmi ti fi drag ẹ̀ rí. Nígbà ẹ̀ ń dóra yín. Gbogbo picture tá à ń rí tẹ̀ ń gbórí lẹ́yìn ara yín lára. Ti mob stick tó wá drop náà. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀. Wípé kinní yẹn ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So ti wá sọ́nsìn kí ló wá ṣe ọ̀run fẹ́ parẹ́ ni. Àbílẹ̀ ò ní mọ́. Àbílẹ̀ ò ní mọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi. Ṣáyé máa wá parẹ́ ni. Odo and so. Odo ó ti kọjá lọ. All things are passed away. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ó dẹ̀ lè dó mọ́. That is another thing mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀. Ó mọ̀ pé that's the best thing you can ever have. Lórí ọ̀fẹ́. Ti ẹ̀ súnmọ́ wealth. That's the closest you can ever be to something wealth or somebody wealthy or somebody, you know. All things are passed away. Àwọn bàbá ńlá bàbá ẹ̀ ló ń jẹṣẹ́ benzin. And you cannot see, if you know you want to compete for Dorcas, let me tell you, men, ALUJO, men use money to win women back. Don't ever date somebody that has money, not broke people. Owó náà fi ń win obìnrin. Ó ní mo sọ pé adúrú jíngù mélòó ló fẹ́ ṣe tó fẹ́ gbọ́ bùkátà. Ṣé tó bá sọ pé okay rent yẹn ṣé o fẹ́ gbé ni? You are just fucking her for free. That is it. In fact, òun gan ló tún fún ẹ ní àǹfààní gan ló fún ẹ benefits because tó bá kàn dóyàn torí pé o like èèyàn, ó kàn ń waste òbò ẹni. Yes. They will not know that you are the one doing it. Of course, you can be with somebody richer and be getting money, like crazy money. She's the one doing you favor. Because you know. Yes, Mama Rebecca, you know she was fucking you for free. You cannot date her. You are not her type. But you know, she was there. She saw that you are giving her attention and all that. You know how women can be. Maybe she has issue with, you know. And you may just and you were not in issue with your and the two of you, you were aligning, you were seeing each other often. Before you know, the feelings start growing. Before you know, share sex and too easy to but you cannot sit here and be lying to us that Dorcas is jealous of you. Jealous of what? Toripo only British passport. Abo only 500 million in no account. Abo only kini. What exactly do you have? Only rumor. Oh, moto ti Dorcas in. Tó bá ta mọ́tò Dorcas, ó máa bọ́ gbogbo ìran ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, mọ́tò ti Dorcas in lò. Irú ẹ̀kọ́. Mo yẹn ti sọ fún ẹ kó jáde. Má kọrin. Orin tó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ kan fi ń Chris ní ní ṣe show tó bá bí ìyá ẹ̀dá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ṣe show. Máa pàtàn fún ẹ bí báyìí. Àrùn ẹ padà lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ mọ́mí ẹ tí ò kọ ẹ. Orí ẹ burú. Àwọn family ẹ ṣoore fún ẹ tó yẹn rí. Hello mommy, ọmọ Tọ́lá, welcome ma. Àwọn family ẹ ṣoore tó yẹn fún ẹ rí. Àtọjọ́ tó ti dáyé, ṣorí rore tó yẹn rí. Ọmọ yẹn like ẹ, ọmọ yẹn fọ́ fún ẹ. Àwọn èèyàn tún sọ pé ó ṣògùn sí ni pé ó fún lórógbó nígbà tó rí. Pé ògùn tó mú nìyẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ ògùn kì í ṣògùn. Normally, tóbìnrin méjì ọkùnrin àtobìnrin ṣe mọ̀. Tó bá ti ń bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀ jù, tó dẹ̀ ṣe meet ara wọn, tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe the same thing. And if anybody has issue with their own relationship, before you know, they don't bench each other. Ó wá mọ́ ọmọ yẹn sọ́wọ́ torí pé ẹ dóra yín. Orí ń sìn wá wà bitter. You are the bitter soul. Ó wá wà bitter torí pé ọmọ yẹn ti jẹ́ ẹlẹ́. Ṣebí nǹkan tó ń dún ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ tó fi ń update fún. Ó yá tell me, why are you updating for Dorcas? Torí pé ó ti jẹ́ ẹlẹ́. Ó ti bólówó lọ. Of course, if you don't have enough, obìnrin máa fi ẹlẹ́ nìyẹn. Ṣé òun ló bá ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé kó má lọ wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀? I'm fine ma. Ṣé òun ló bá ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé kó má ní owó ni? Kó má rí ṣe ń lé ayé ni? Kó má ṣe jingle 150,000. How many jingle ló ti wá gbà no month of February? Torí February mo mọ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ jingle ẹ̀. Kò sí anybody tó pèsè bọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ló tún fo ọ̀fẹ́ lòun ọlọ ọ̀fẹ́ nínú studio. Orin tó kàn sí báyìí kí ló gbà lé lórí? Ta ló ti pè ẹ́ báyìí? 150 nǹkan ò tún regular. Adáyé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Àwọn tó tún yẹ kó tún uplift ẹ̀ pé òun ṣe jingle nìyẹn. Àwọn ló tún ti mú bùi. Wo wàá kiri àbí kó ṣaláàrú gbẹ̀yìn ni. Kì í ṣe pé kinní. ọmọ òṣì. Moving on, ẹja lọ sí tọ̀rọ̀ àwọn amẹ̀bọ̀. Mo para gan lọ́hùn. I just don't like ingrates. Ṣé ti understand it? And this is where the problem is. This ingrate will make the real people, àwọn tó bá ní ìdí àánú, they will make them stop. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ amẹ̀bọ̀? Now I understand it. It's coming from a place of kì í ṣe pé ó hate Dorcas. Although no, èmi gan tẹ̀ amẹ̀bọ̀ lójú pé kí ni gbogbo rubbish. Kì í ṣe pé ó hate Dorcas. But this pattern is too much. Àwọn èèyàn just tend to be aláìmoore. Mama gan, ìyẹn Mama Esabod. For a long time, gbogbo alámọ̀ mama, ó ti sú mama. Tó bá ṣoore kó tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn ti tán live má bá wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún wọn. Kí lẹ ṣe ṣe nǹkan kan fún mi. Ṣé dé lẹ́yìn lọ́tẹ̀ fún mi ni. Ṣé nǹkan tẹ́gbẹ́ yín fún yàn ni. Ó ti sú mama. Wọ́n ti forí sú mama so many times. So I can understand that mama is fed up. She said she don't want to. Mama máa ṣoore náà. She doesn't care. Ẹ rò pé lásán ni Mama Esabod ìwé sọ pé tó bá pè mí ikú máa pa ẹ́, tó bá message mi pé kíni I will block you off kíní kan because she has done it too many times and these people aláìmoore náà máa ń yà. So it's okay for her to lock up. Ṣé ti understand this? But ṣé gbogbo èèyàn máa lock up ni? A lot of people are suffering. That is it. And tí Dorcas ò bá pick àwọn people wọ̀nyí up, ìyà máa jẹ wọ́n. But the same pattern, now that I understand it, everyone is talking about it, Dorcas, this is occurring over and over and over again in your life. People tend to not to more. Why do you keep doing ore? That is where Amebo is coming from. But Agbe Kale, ni omo. Allah. Agbe Kale ni omo. Lè sọ pé kéèyàn tó ń ṣoore kó má ṣoore mọ́ torí pé àwọn kan máa fi bí ṣu. No, it's not. That's not a good way of living. It's not a good way of living. Lè sọ pé kéèyàn kan ṣebí kí ni màmá ṣé manager àbí ta ni tí ó ń drag màmá lórí TikTok, one stupid useless idiot kan báyìí. Mo kàn lọ sórí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé màmá sọ pé àwọn ṣe employee ẹ̀ ni kó tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag màmá. Àwọn employee àwọn fún lówó oṣù pé kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún. People only nígbà tó dẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ó sunkún omi ojú ló fi wá pé ebi ń pa àwọn ebi máa pa ń kú kíní kan tó gbé ṣẹ́fún nínú ìsìn òun drag màmá lórí TikTok. Amebo is coming from a place of Dorcas, Jare, these people don't need help. These people don't shake kíní kan, don't give them assistance. But Àgbékalẹ̀ ni Amebo ò ṣe dáadáa. Àgbékalẹ̀ ni Amebo ò ṣe dáadáa. Mo sọ kíní kan, mo dẹ̀ dúró lórí ẹ̀ pé mo ti study Dorcas, mo dẹ̀ ti rí pé ó jẹ́ èèyàn kan tó jẹ́ pé this is where she gets her joy from, helping people. Àwọn èèyàn kan wà ní ayé nǹkan tó mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn. Pé ẹni tí ò bá ṣe mo ní Dorcas ò ní lè sùn. Kì í ṣe pé torí pé ó fẹ́ gang kò fi gang fight náà. Àwọn tó ń help ṣé àlùjọ ìgbà tí Lizzy fẹ́ ba yé àlùjọ jẹ́ tó ń wá ọ̀nà láti lọ track àlùjọ kan lọ kidnap ẹ̀. Ọ̀dọ̀ ta ló sá sí ni? Ibo ló ti rí kíní dènì ṣe bọ́dọ̀ Dorcas ni. Ìgbà tí Lizzy tún fẹ́ máa oppress kí ló Alábìkẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ toró mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn ò lówó Dorcas náà ló gbà wọ́n. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ imagine kí Dorcas má gba Alábìkẹ́. Alábìkẹ́ dẹ̀ ti sun. Ẹ má dúró prison ọmọ yẹn ti sùn ọmọ kékeré dẹ̀ ni. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ rò pé is by doing show for Lizzy. Lizzy has power and connection. I understand the kíní. Lizzy has power and connection. And ó dẹ̀ máa ń mọ àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń mú ṣó ti yé yín sìn. Ó ti máa mọ̀ pé àwọn eléyìí á ti ṣe background checking. Wọn ò ní owó lọ́wọ́, wọn ò níyàn. Mo lè oppress wọn. Wọ́n kàn tí wọ́n ẹ mọ Nigerian police bó ṣe wọ́n á ṣiṣẹ́ náà ẹ fún wọn chicken change wọ́n á ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe ni. Wọ́n kàn tí wọ́n mọ́lé ni wọ́n fi yà jẹ wọ́n wá torture wọn dáadáa. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe f'Alábìkẹ́ nìyẹn ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Dorcas. Money even the reason why I fell in love with Alabike is not because of Lizzy. Have you watched Alabike cook for her children before? Ọlọ́run mi ò lè àti pot o àtóúnjẹ tó ń sè fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ mi ò lè sè fún ajá mi jẹ. I cannot cook it for my dog. Àti pot tó ń lò mi ò lè lò àti nǹkan tó ń sè fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ fún lunch lọ sí school. It got so bad to the point that woman kan tó ń jẹ ibi tá Alábìkẹ́ ò lè rẹyin fáwọn ọmọ Alábìkẹ́ ò lè ra ẹyin sí orí mi ò sọ pé kó ra ẹran àbí kó ra chicken o ẹyin káwọn ọmọ fi sórí oúnjẹ kì í dẹ́ ṣe pé kó tẹ̀ rẹ ọkàn kó pin sí wẹ́lẹ̀wẹ́lẹ̀ kò lè ṣe. Ibi tí woman kan tó ń jẹ ṣe mọ̀ nǹkan tí woman yẹn ṣe woman yẹn sọ pé wò màá máa send oúnjẹ sí every month box báyìí ṣé bó wà ní mi morúkọ woman yẹn tí bá morúkọ ẹ̀ màá máa share woman yẹn bí báyìí ṣe ti rí pé èèyàn kan náà tún ṣoore ń bẹ yẹn kì í ṣe pé torí ti Lizzy but even when thinking about it you cannot sleep if you see what she's feeding her children because she doesn't have any sort of okay number one wọ́n gbé lọ ilé ẹjọ́ ó ń sun kirikiri kò níṣẹ́ kankan pàtó tó ń ṣe ọmọ single mother ni pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ kí làwọn ọmọdé yìí fẹ́ jẹ ibo ló ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà kò sí anybody tó máa assist wọn. The woman selling food ó ní wò má wọ àtẹ̀yìn o àtẹ̀já o àti gbogbo ẹ̀ o bọ́n ṣe sọ fún pé wọ́n ò sọ pé kó mọ́wọ́ delivery wa wọ́n kàn máa send ẹ̀ sí ni wípé kó kàn lọ gbà ń pack nǹkan tó ń sọ pé kí Àbíkẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn kó lọ gbà ń pack. If you see the way she's living ẹ̀yin kan máa mọ̀ pé it's not about wípé wọ́n fẹ́ wípé Dorcas ń gbadé camp torí pé ó fẹ́ fi oppress Lizzy. Who is Lizzy? She's doing it because these people need that assistance. That is it. They needed it. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tó bá di camp lọ́dọ̀ Lizzy ní Dorcas. Ṣé Dorcas ò ṣe gbé wọn bí ọba ńlá wá? Ṣé bó di camp ni? Àbí MHM wá? Ṣé bó di camp ni? Those people can feed themselves. Gbogbo kì í ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó di camp lọ́dọ̀ Lizzy. But àwọn kan wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé they needed help. Àlùjọ tó ń ṣe bí wèrè lẹ́nìí wọ́n máa fẹ́ gbé ni tẹ́mi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ò máa save o torí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé ṣé o gbàgbé pé a mọ bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́mi ẹ̀ ò save ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Dorcas mà ní. That he was scared for his life tó ń sọ pé ẹjọ́ wọ́n wá mi kiri o wọ́n track mi kiri o Lizzy sọ pé òun máa ṣe kinní kan fún òun o Lizzy sọ pé Dorcas mà ní. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́ Lizzy she doesn't make empty threats ó máa gbìjà ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Dorcas stood for you. Ẹni wá sọ pé yẹn torí pé odò girlfriend ẹni ṣó yẹ kó máa sọ lọ́rọ̀ orí ẹ̀ burú. Wà ní àrùn odóbò 1.5 minutes ẹ̀ ló lò. O ò tẹ́ kan lẹ̀ gan o mọ̀ bòdó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So wọ́n fún ẹ lóbòdò ni. Torí kò sówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ wa náà ni ẹ jẹ́ ó ṣe nǹkan náà ṣe ni. Ọmọ wa náà ni ẹ jẹ́ ó ṣe. Bí a ti ẹ̀ wò bí ó lè tẹ́ kan lẹ̀. Wá dóbò lójú ààrẹ wá rò pé ó máa fòbò òbò ní 2026 orí ẹ̀ burú tán kámẹ́rà kò ṣe ṣó forílẹ̀ orin yẹn ò lè gbé ẹ tó bá rò pé orin yẹn ló fẹ́ fi jẹ́ tètè bẹ́ ẹ fún ẹ sí tó bá rò pé orin yẹn ló fẹ́ fi là wípé ó máa fi make career tó bá ń bú Dorcas pẹ̀lú orin my dear ó ò lè fi career yẹn jẹun that is it tán ṣó nǹkan tó tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ ó tún sọ pé ó ti block o òun ṣe ṣó fún yẹn ò block yẹn tán kámẹ́rà kò sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. So that is where Amebo is coming from. Why do you like people to be helping people and they will be messing you up? If you see that in the team, no, I want to badger, no, to bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé okay, you don't like this person anymore. Ó lè wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ kó máa lọ. But no, they will come and insult her first. And Amebo is feeling a type of way that you are setting yourself up every time. Why do you keep doing this? That's where Amebo is coming from. He's being frustrated. It's like frustration. Pé àwọn people yìí ò lè more, má ṣoore fún wọn. But bó ṣe gbé kalẹ̀. Èmi gan bí mi nínú pé what's the meaning of this? Ó gbé kalẹ̀ ó tún jẹ́ káwọn student gba insult ẹ̀. Mo ní one thing we know about Dorcas. Kò lè jẹ́ kí gbà tí màmá bínú lánàá. Tí màmá ṣe show fún Dorcas pé àwọn ò mọ Dorcas rí àwọn ò ṣe kíní kan fún Dorcas rí mọ́. Ìgbà tí mo rí ọmọ lálẹ́ ni ọmọ lá sọ pé Dorcas can never even tell us ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí Dorcas ṣe show ó ní anybody kó má sọ̀rọ̀ sí màmá o kó má dẹ̀ ṣe show fún màmá. One thing I know about Dorcas ni pé she will always respect everybody. Nǹkan tí mo like nípa ẹ̀ náà ni. She will respect everybody. She will tell them. But Àlùjọ rò pé kí l'Àlùjọ fi rẹ̀ pé náà wọ́n ní odò tó ojú ẹni kú kò lè gbé ni lọ. Dorcas tó ṣe tó release kíní kan fún ẹ lánàá. Ó tó ṣe album fún ẹ. Doesn't make sense now. Then I'm about calling Dorcas speakers hungry people. What? Nǹkan tó bí mi nínú nìyẹn. Àti ṣé òtún tó kó ṣe fún David Infinity. Ṣé rí àwọn ọmọ amẹ̀bọ, even if we don't know them, one thing is sure. Oh, kàwé. I'm saying it. Wò kì í ṣe dragging o. They are not educated. They are nobody. Ṣó ti yé yín sí? So they are not in the position. Tó bá yẹ pé amẹ̀bọ ló tọ camera tó ṣe show fún Dorcas, tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí Dorcas, understanding wa máa mọ̀ pé leader fighting leader ni, two fighting ni. Ṣó ti yé yín? But tó bá ti lè fún àwọn ọmọ tó ń tẹ̀lé ẹ ní opportunity láti insult Dorcas, láti insult àwọn blogger Dorcas, láti insult David Infinity, my dear, that is not coming from a place of love. Oh, dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn náà bá kó fún ẹ padà because kò dáa. Nǹkan tí Dorcas ò ní jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn ṣe Dorcas máa wá sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pé ó yẹ lọ máa bú màmá ìwé ni, kò possible. Màmá ìwé náà ló tó láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí Dorcas náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà, leader to leader, leader face leader. But tó bá ti ní fún àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ tó kọlà sóhun yẹn pé kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí Dorcas, wọ́n gan wàá jẹ́ gbà o. Because they will record the audio, you will play the audio and shake it, and you will put the audio out to insult somebody. Ẹ kàn ti rí ọmọ yẹn fín jù. Kò dáa. That is one thing I don't like about that. They don't have, Amebo student doesn't have kini to insult Dorcas, to insult David Infinity, or for you even Amebo to call the Dorcas students hungry people. That is way too overreaching. So kí lẹ nígbà tẹ́yìn bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́yẹn sí Dorcas, kí lẹ wá fẹ́ káwọn yìí tà sọ? Kí lẹ fẹ́ káwọn yìí tà sọ? Kò make any sense. So Eddie Akati, Ashawo plug said, now it's getting more interesting. Amebo's gist. Amebo's grudges stem from a fight with I am Alabike. She is upset that she went to Lizzie Dibolugi and collected a sewing machine, and she refused to see Dorcas. And she refused to see Dorcas helping Alabike against Lizzie abuse of power and terrorizing Alabike in good faith. There was a time Alabike lost all Lizzie. I followed my mind. Tebanoti. I can't tell you fellow bow. Sewing machine or Willie Lower. I said trap on it, set up on it. Sewing machine to Alabike gba njosi. Olufin dèrò prison kiri court leni court lola. I said trap on it, set up on it. So this is my opportunity and láti bully again. Ìgbà tí Alabike dé látọ̀dọ̀ Lizzie, ó ṣe show fún Amebo. Wọ́n àti Amebo gbà tara. Torí ẹnu Alabike mú náà. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ Amebo. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ dànù. Pé ṣe ya wèrè yẹn, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ sọ Lizzie di nǹkan tó dànù. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ ṣe kinní kan, ṣe kinní kan. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ ṣe kinní kan. Amebo had issues with Alabike. But that's not the problem. The problem is now like ìgbà tí Lizzie wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bọ́ ṣe Alabike, Dorcas came to the rescue. Inú Amebo ń dùn ni o, because you can see all of a sudden they were jubilating, wọ́n dùn pé ó ti dá fún. Ṣé you understand? They were not ready to help because wọ́n fẹ́ yẹ kí Alabike jẹ̀yà. But Dorcas came to the rescue. No, not because she wanted to use Alabike for anything. But wọ́n kàn rí pé wọ́n kàn, it's not a fair fight. Wọ́n kàn fìyà jẹ gbé ni torí wọ́n mọ̀ kókó ní lọ́ọ̀yà kò dẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́. Ṣó ti yé ń sìn? If Alabike had enough and she can defend herself, Dorcas will not have to go and say anything. But torí pé Lizzie ti mọ̀ pé Alabike ò ní nǹkan kan. Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe kíni? Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fẹ́ fìyà jẹ. And everybody understand the game. Ṣó ti yé ń sìn? Okay. Then, speaking of, Dorcas helped this girl. She helped this girl. She assisted her to get a lawyer when she was not to meet the bail condition. Dorcas helped her with lawyer and with everything, and she was able to, go to court and everything. I don't think Amebo is happy with that because ìyà tó rò pé ó sì ní Alabike sínú torí Alabike sọ̀rọ̀ sí náà. Mi ò lè parọ́. But ìyà tó rò pé kàn tẹ̀ sí fi ṣe mọ̀ ó fẹ́ kàn fìyà jẹ Alabike díẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n assist ẹ̀. Ṣó yé yín? but Dorcas assist ọmọ yẹn kì í ṣe pé torí ti Amebo torí pé ó mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn orí àpọ̀n lọ jẹ ìyá ni. Ṣé ti understand ẹ̀sìn? So if you look at it very well gan ẹ máa mọ̀ pé Amebo gan fún ara ẹ̀ gan kò fẹ́ bí a sọ pé yàtọ̀ tíntín ló wà láàrin Amebo àti Lizzy tó tó bá yẹ pé ọwọ́ Amebo ni kìíní ìfọ́ọ̀sì ni ìyá kọ́ máa Alábìkẹ́ gbé ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni assisting people that cannot do anything for you nǹkan tó ń pè ní help ni. Dorcas know what she's signing up for when she's helping people. Ó mọ̀ pé most of them aláìmoore ni wọ́n ṣọ́ṣẹ́ ń ṣe é sí ni. But she said she will keep helping because òun ló mọ nǹkan tó ń bọ́ lóun sọ ní kọ̀rọ̀ yàrá. Òun ló mọ nǹkan tó ń bá Ọlọ́run sọ. Òun ló dẹ̀ mọ báwo dùrá òun ṣe ń gbà. Òun ló dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òkè nǹkan tóun ṣe yìí òun ṣiṣẹ́ fóun. She will keep helping. So Amebo was not happy pé ìyàwó tí ẹ̀ Alábìkẹ́ pọ̀ ìyá Alábìkẹ́ o. She's just coming out strong ni o. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Dorcas o nínú ayé ọmọ yẹn o. Okay, in fact, she wants Lizzy to deal with her to the point of imprisonment as a payback for Alabike insult and staging so for her. Mo sọ fún yín, Alabike ò kì í ṣọmọ rẹ̀ náà. Ó bú kíní lóòótọ́. Ó bú, what's it called? Amebo. Ó ṣe show. Ẹnu ẹ̀dẹ̀ rèé kò gbádùn náà. Ó bú wọn àti student àti kíní ó kó gbogbo wọn papọ̀ àtolórí àtọmọ. So I know they will be angry because if you look at Amebo's team on this Facebook, they used to act as if anybody are just lover on Facebook. That's not a shade, though. It's the truth. Teba lo Amebo's page, one man say they are bigger than everybody. Sometimes I just watch them, I just pass. And I swear, they used to act as if anybody they are the, but nobody really sends you. That's one thing I love about Facebook. Page Jiloni, oh, Kinshalom. Nobody really send anybody on Facebook. Oh, le kero ti emo temi. Mi ò lè kero ti emo ti kíní. So bó ṣe rí ni oníkálukú léyàn ti ẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. So torí pé ìyàwó Alábìkẹ́ yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ó ṣe show fún wọn náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn náà ṣe show fún. Two fighting ni, bó fi ẹnu defend ààrẹ. And àwọn ò dẹ̀ like kíní kan. Kéèyàn ṣá wọn ní kíní bẹ́yẹn. Bó Alábìkẹ́ já wọn lọ́rẹ́ náà pé ẹ jẹ́ kó rí yín pé owó ni ò sí lọ́wọ́ mi. Ẹnu wà. So ó bú wọn dáadáa. So kí sọ pé fojú wọn gbolẹ̀ and they don't like it. So as a payback for Alabike and staging show for her, Alabike felt Amebo subjected her to bully through the people commenting whenever Amebo posted her on her page. At that time, Amebo was the one bullying that girl. I want to show Photoshop or machines on Facebook. Why? Anybody that they see with Lizzy, 10 years back to Kuro, Amebo will put it on her head to ridicule that person. It's like a norm. Only was up with about Amebo that Lizzy go fẹ́ sí yàtọ̀. Torí pé Lizzy wá já dìgbòlugi la fi máa mọ̀ pé Lizzy ń ṣépè fọmọ kí sọ pé yàtọ̀ tó wà mẹ́ ìtẹ́jàtọ̀ tíntín ni àwọn náà bully èèyàn náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn náà bully èèyàn náà. Ìyàtọ̀ kékeré ló wà láàrin àwọn méjèèjì. Àwọn náà ṣe kí ni wọ́n bully èèyàn náà. So seeing Dorcas helping Alabike from Lizzy greatly upset Amebo, which shouldn't be. The fight should be everyone against the oppressor. Exactly. Most of you, what you guys are fighting for is different from what you think Dorcas is fighting for. Dorcas see that one fair oppress your money. Lizzy fair oppress your money. Lizzy fair fìyà jẹ ọmọ yẹn torí pé mo pé kò léyàn, kò ní anybody, kò dẹ̀ ní owó lọ́wọ́. That is what Dorcas always stand for. Tó bá yẹ pé Alábìkẹ́ ní owó tiẹ̀ láti fi defend ara ẹ̀, Dorcas wọn ni wọ́n sọ pé gbogbo èèyàn tó ti di camp lọ́dọ̀ Lizzy, ó ti di èèyàn mélòó tí Dorcas lọ gbé mọ́ra. But most of the time, Lizzy prey on people that doesn't have anything. It's still the same circle. It's everybody should be against Lizzy. Wọ́n ni wọ́n sọ pé you cannot pick a side now. Because you two, tẹ́ bá wo Amebo dáadáa, kò sí much difference láàrin Amebo àti Lizzy. Àwọn náà bully èèyàn náà. Àwọn náà bully èèyàn náà. Wọ́n bully Alábìkẹ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ní machine tó gbé fún pé wípé machine tí Lizzy gbé fún wípé used ni. Ọmọ yẹn wá fẹnu defend ẹ pé new ni o. Wọ́n gbé used fún wọn. Wọ́n pa oríṣiríṣi irọ́ ni because they want to ridicule. Wọ́n ridicule that girl, but that girl fẹnu gbára ẹ̀ lẹ́ni. That girl, Tori, if you look at the show they did, or ALUJO ṣẹlẹ̀ kùtà ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀, the first thing they were saying is that, being nǹkan t'ALUJO ṣe náà l'Alábìkẹ́ máa ṣe, and this has not even happened. How can you predict how somebody is going to act? No. You cannot say that. Ṣé ti understand? Ilé ayé, oníkálukú is entitled to their own choices. Àwọn tó ti bójú dọ̀kásì jẹ́ tán ti lọ, ibo náà wà lẹ́nu. That is one thing mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀. Àwọn tó yà láìmoore tán ti lọ, ibo náà wà lẹ́nu. That is it. Oníkálukú máa mú wá ẹ̀. Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ ń ṣoore èèyàn kì í wò pé in case tó bá fi ibi ṣóhun, wàá ṣe tiẹ̀ torí pé nǹkan t'Ọlọ́run rán ẹ wá ṣe nìyẹn. That is it. That is why I will always respect Dorcas. She's not looking at torí pé àwọn kan ti fi ibi ṣóhun, òun ò ní ṣoore mọ́. She stand on it that will still help people. Tí issue bá wà round láti help àwọn èèyàn. Fọládé who helped her. Even as at then, tí ò sí anybody to support Dorcas, she stood individually to help Fola now. Before Fola can stand on her feet today. She was the one that stand. Ṣé máa dúró gbogbo blogger tó wà against the Dorcas ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn. Supporting Lizzie. Lizzie paid everybody off. Who stood for Fola? She know only mo sọ pé kì í ṣe Dorcas. Dorcas is not that person. Honestly, Dorcas is not that person. Honey, so we shouldn't be. The fight should be everybody against the oppressor. Lizzie, but Amebo was ready to sacrifice Alabike for her own personal vendetta against Alabike. We all saw that. She was ready to, up till now, it's still the same thing now. Because if you are still subjecting Alabike to bully, even when you know that somebody that you are close to is already helping Alabike, you still let your students say, nǹkan tí ALUJO ṣe l'Alabike máa ṣe. Why? Torí pé ẹ ti gbẹ̀san tẹ́ fẹ́ gbà lára Alabike. Dorcas ò jẹ́ kẹ́ fìyà jẹ. Dájúdájú pé ibi méjì ni Alabike ò bá ti jẹyà, lọ́wọ́ Lizzie àti lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin náà. Okay, kí wá ní ìyàtọ̀ ẹ̀yin àti Lizzie ńsìn? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ẹ̀yin àti Lizzie ńsìn? Nǹkan tí mò ń kà yìí, in case tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ aṣẹ́wó plugs ni lórí Facebook. Ó dàbọ̀ náà ni aṣẹ́wó tó re Libya. Torí I think it should be the same person because right up yẹn fẹ́ jọra. So that is just it. Èèyàn méjì ló fẹ́ fìyà jẹ Alabike. That is it. Amebo fẹ́ fìyà jẹ Alabike. Mo pẹ́lọpẹ́ Dorcas tó gba ọmọ yẹn lẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé Lizzie ò gbé Alabike, let me tell you how this thing will have played out. Tó bá yẹ pé Lizzie ò gbé Alabike, àwọn Amebo ò bá ti fi ojú Alabike hàn ìmọ̀ lórí Facebook. Tó bá yẹ pé Lizzie ò arrest Alabike tí ò sí court case, there is a suffering waiting for Alabike from the Amebo students. Then they are going to bully her. They've been bullying her now. They are going to forget who the enemy is and focus on somebody that cannot defend. That is just wickedness. They are going to bully her. So Amebo was ready to sacrifice Alabike for her own personal vendetta against Alabike, even if it means her supporting Lizzie to achieve that exactly. So Amebo irritation and subtle trolls of Dorcas Adeyinka no donation arises from Dorcas not letting her achieve the objective, despite her frequent claims of love to Dorcas. Amebo used to throw shade at Dorcas now. She understand it. Money, the update was not from a place of love. From a place of what I mean, kí n máa sọ kéèyàn kan máa ṣe nǹkan kí n máa sọ fún pé wò wá fail kí wá máa gbàdúrà nù mí pé kí Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí kíní fail kí lè rọ́rọ̀ sọ bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Kéèyàn kan máa ṣe nǹkan tó believe in kémi máa sọ pé ó máa fail bọ̀ kí máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó fail so that màá lè rọ́rọ̀ sọ. Update Amebo ni. Calling, I don't know how you can even sleep at night calling somebody. Ó dàbí ẹni pé kí lọ pé àwọn Tewe Nation kí lọ pé wọ́n gbà tọrọ jẹ ni wọ́n. Just imagine. Why will I say that? Kí lọ pé àwọn tó wà lọ́ndà Tewe Nation, àwọn ọmọ màmá gbà tọrọ jẹ ni wọ́n. When I know that Tewe Nation is a whole thing. Do you know how many people that are under Tewe Nation? That is it. In fact, most of you, you cannot call Dorcas thing atoroje. Why? Because these people, they are the only person on this social media. Thomas said, okay, I fẹ́ ràn yàn báyìí lọ́wọ́, they will contribute more. I remember, if you want to share, you try it. Try it on your page now. Bí ọmọ anybody that will. Ta ló lè gba donation fún yàn ní orí Facebook. Tí Dorcas bá ń bá yàn jà, tó bá ń gbé receipt jáde, ẹ̀rù máa ń bà mí ni. Ẹ wo t'Àlùjọ yìí náà, 61 million. Mo kígbe ni. Àlùjọ, ó wá sọ pé wọ́n ṣe é lórí. Tí bá mú ẹnu ẹ̀yẹn tí bá lọ, 61 million. Ìran ẹ̀ kò jọ rí. Plus ni o, tán ti ná lórí Àlùjọ lórí. Ó ti yẹn sìn. So nǹkan tèmi sọ nìyẹn pé I'm about saying that atọrọjẹ làwọn Odo Nation doesn't make any sense. You know, dragging the Odo Nation, dragging Dorcas doesn't make sense. You know, ọ̀gá lẹ́yìn méjèèjì, ó lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ nínú DM, Dorcas, nǹkan bye, and instigating your students. Àwọn tí ò ní nǹkan kan. Àwọn students yẹn wọ́n, yes, I'm saying it categorically. The way they talk, the way they speak, wàá ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n law school. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àti top 2 àti top 1. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n kọlà sóhun náà. Hello, Mommy Antonia. Wọ́n kọlà sóhun náà. Wọ́n law school náà. Àwọn yẹn ló wá ṣe show fún Dorcas, ṣe show fún David Infinity. Àwọn tó máa ṣe voice note tí adìyẹ máa kọ lẹ́ǹkùlé wọn, you understand that? Kì í ṣe pé mo fẹ́, is a, you know, you just know that these people, they don't have it figured out together. So they have no right to talk to Amebo, and to talk to Dorcas, to insult her, or David Infinity. Wọ́n ṣẹgbẹ́. That is it. So tó bá ti allow kìíní yẹn, why? For what reason? Oya Odo, odidi nation kan náà nìyẹn, Odo Nation. Yeah, Odo is a whole nation on our own. So let's keep reading them. Morning. She began to desperately post stuff and subject Dorcas to hater, trolls, and jab. As seen on social media, Dorcas helping Alabike is not because Alabike is innocent or perfect. Exactly. But to prove that evil cannot succeed over good. In as much as Lizzie put her mouth in her saga with Ole Toyin, Ole Ogogon, and Iya Ibeji's case with Mesoro in Abuja, she refused to stand by and watch Lizzie use power to oppress and put Alabike in jail. Ṣebí wá tí Toyin tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Odo Nation, ibo ló mórí lọ? Ọ̀dọ̀ Lizzie. That is it. If Lizzie can collect the campi, tó dẹ̀ fi wọ́n ṣe show. So what is the big deal? Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún yín pé the campi nìkan ló ń jà ni? Àwọn tí ò di camp gan jà ju di campi lọ. That is a fact. Kò sí ọ̀rẹ́ méjì ń jà, ọmọ ìyá méjì ń jà, ọ̀gá méjì ń jà, kò sí èèyàn tí ò lè bára wọn jà. Kò sí èèyàn tí ò lè ṣe kíni tí wọ́n lè bára wọn jà. Ọ̀rọ̀ di campi kò ṣe di campi, kò lè bára wọn jà. Kò stop anybody láti máa jà. That is it. Tóyìn wà lọ́dọ̀ Lizzie dé ni. 1 million làwọn Dorcas fi support ẹ̀. Ọ̀dọ̀ Lizzie tó lọ ń tẹríba fún yín, wọn ò fún ní sísì rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà, kó tó di pé wọ́n spread the false rumor tó ń parọ́ mọ́ Dorcas káàkiri, kó tó di pé ó rẹ́wọ̀n he. Àwọn tó ṣoore fún nìyẹn. Wọ́n mọ̀ sọ pé bá mi yàn, give me one person tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Dorcas tí Dorcas ò ṣoore fún rẹ̀ wá. Just give me one person tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Dorcas tọmọbìnrin yẹn ò ṣoore fún. Just give me. So, she refused to stand by and watch Lizzie use power to oppress and put Alabike in jail, which Amebo would have wanted as punishment for her disrespect of her as the great Amebo. God bless you. Money Amebo's page, they used to be as if anyway, they are bigger than everybody. And it's always, you know, there are some things you will know. I thought I was the only person who knows this, you know. One man feel will be they are, I don't know, what kind of way. Yeah, I've noticed this for a long time. They used to feel like they are untouchable. they are the shaking con, they used to, and one was away Facebook with fracas. Oh, anybody in share. Maybe they don't know this. Facebook won't run anybody. So they would rather let Alabike jẹyà lọ́wọ́ Lizzy. Kí ló dé? So that ṣe mọ̀ pé Alabike nìkan ló gbéná wojú wọn. If you notice, ó gbéná wojú wọn. So they want to teach her a lesson. That is how it feels. But Dorcas, I don't think Dorcas even know that they wanted to teach her a lesson. I don't think. Dorcas is just acting. Nǹkan tí ò dẹ̀ wáyé wọn ni pé Dorcas is acting based on ọmọ yìí kàn fẹ́ jẹ́yà lọ́wọ́ Lizzy ni. Lizzy ni Dorcas focus lé lórí. Kò mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin náà ní personal vendetta tẹjọ́ ń bára yín fà. Torí ó bojú yín jẹ́. Àti student ìwà àti master ó bojú yín jẹ́ kí n ṣe kékeré. Ó fọ́ ìgbà yín yànmọ̀yànmọ́ báyìí. So ẹ̀yin fẹ́ fìyà jẹ. But eléyìí tí Lizzy ń ṣe ẹ ti ẹ̀ wo ti Lizzy. Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ wò pé kí Lizzy kọ́wọ́ Lizzy bá bẹ́yìn. Torí inú yín máa dùn. Ẹ máa ṣe ṣòfò. Ara yín máa yá gágá pé ṣe gbogbo wa ni Ọlọ́run ti mọ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ni. But Ọlọ́run tó sọ pé orí ọmọ yẹn kò ní jẹ́yà. That's why Ọlọ́run fi lo Dorcas láti fi ṣe kíni láti fi ràn án lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yin ò dẹ̀ ràn yàn lọ́wọ́ rí o. So, because you are almighty, but is that good? Exactly. Because up to today, they are still talking about it. They are still saying, only most of the people come and share nǹkan. Kó wá máa sọ fún ẹniyẹn pé kíní kò ní ṣeé ṣe. That is what is happening. Kó wá máa sọ fún ẹniyẹn pé kíní ò ní ṣeé ṣe. Kí kíní yẹn wá ṣeé ṣe. Inú máa happy. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. They wanted Alabike kó fẹnu gbolẹ̀. Káyé rí ríṣiríṣi. So that every other person will be afraid of them. Pé àwa mẹ́bọ̀ ó lè bá wa jà. Kí nǹkan má ṣe ẹ́. You understand? So they will have enjoyed it. But is that good? Is that fair? One more say, who is the oppressor now? Look at them. Who is the oppressor now? Is it still Lizzy? Exactly. Is it Lizzy? Or is it you people? Ben, is it Lizzy? Àbí ṣé Dorcas ni oppressor? Dorcas tó rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ìyà jẹ ọmọ kékeré tó dẹ̀ mú ọmọ yẹn kúrò ńbẹ̀. Ṣé Dorcas ni oppressor? So if you ask yourself now, ẹ máa jókòó ẹ máa rí pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe gbogbo wa ló yé o, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe lórí Facebook ó yé gbogbo wa tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀. We understand that you want to gain that power, that might, that nobody can confront you. My dear, ọjọ́ tí gbogbo ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí crash down báyìí. Èmi ti sọ tèmi o, bí eléyìí la ṣe máa gbé jókòó tá a máa wò. Torí kò sí nǹkan, ó máa túká náà. We've seen this fracas for too many times. It's going to crumble. Ben, ó máa crumble. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ á máa kà á lọ. But is it good? Would Amebo ever have the confidence to post any voice note from a student that this bully spoke ill and subjected Esabod to hater and public ridicule on her page? Kò sẹ́nibody tó máa fẹ́ ṣe yẹn. Reason tí mo fi ń ṣe kínní tó bá yẹ pé màmá náà náà subject sí bully Ọlọ́run máa gbé sórí. Nígbà máa gbé sórí ju eléyìí lọ. Ó yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ mi. Máa gbé sórí ju eléyìí lọ. Tó bá yẹ pé màmá náà subject sí bully tí àwọn Amebo students tó wá ń ṣe voice notes tó wá fi ń ridicule màmá ewé. So irú kí náà lè jẹ yó tó máa ṣe voice note tó máa wá sọ pé ọ̀dọ̀ Dorcas làwọn fẹ́ nanu sí àbí David Infinity. You understand? Tí ìwọ náà dẹ̀ gba voice note yẹn tó dẹ̀ tún ó gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ tún post ẹ̀ wípé yẹn nǹkan tó ń sọ. Okay. If you look at it very well, ó ṣàyè mí sìn ní pé ìyà tó fẹ́ fi jẹ Alábìkẹ́ tí Dorcas ò jẹ́ kán fi jẹ Alábìkẹ́ òun náà fẹ́ fi jẹ Dorcas yìí tó fi ń rí dípò ẹ̀. Yes, now I understand. Ṣé mo wọ́n fẹ́ fi ìyà jẹ Alábìkẹ́ nígbà tí Alábìkẹ́ ṣe ṣòfò wọn tó bójú wọn jẹ́ tí Dorcas come to the rescue of Alabike that time. Not because of them, because of Lizzy. Tí Lizzy ń gbé Alabike lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Dorcas came for the rescue of Alabike because of Lizzie, not because of you people. Since that you cannot forgive Dorcas because ìyà tẹ́ fẹ́ fi jẹ Alabike, wípé tó bá yẹ pé ìyà tí Lizzie fi jẹ Alabike yẹn, ó ṣe é ṣe báyìí, inú yín máa dùn. But torí pé Dorcas came for the rescue of that girl, tíyàwó jẹ ọmọbìnrin yẹn, the next thing tẹ́ wá ṣe ní pé òkè, ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo opportunity yẹn láti máa rí Dorcas fín. Ó ti yé mi nsìn. So ẹ wá transfer gbogbo aggression yẹn sórí Dorcas torí pé òun ló stop ìyà tẹ́ fẹ́ fi jẹ Alabike. Ó ti yé mi. Ó ti yé mi nsìn. Now I have understand you people and I know where you're coming from. Wípé ìyẹn since tí Dorcas bá ti wá ní issue báyìí, ẹ máa rí dínkù ẹ̀ ni torí pé kò jẹ́ kẹ́ fìyà jẹ èèyàn tó yẹ kẹ́ fẹ́ fìyà jẹ. Bàkà, mo ti decode ẹ̀ nsìn. But let me tell you, ẹ jẹ́ n sọ kíní kan fún yín. Ṣé mọ̀ pé step 1 lélẹ̀? Ẹ caution ara yín. You will not find it funny on this social media. Nǹkan tó bá ti lè jẹ́ ká ṣe sí Dorcas, you are coming for your way. I know. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni makọ ló yẹn kàn. Lórí Facebook, we've understand it too many times for us to say that we don't remember this pattern. Ẹ ti ọwọ́ ọmọ yín báṣọ. You can be mighty to yourself. Kò sí anybody tó ràn yín tó yẹn. Ẹ ti ọwọ́ ọmọ yín báṣọ. We not forget to torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń ṣe ṣóhun sí pé ìyà tẹ́ fẹ́ fi jẹ Alabike torí pé Dorcas ò jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ fi jẹ Alabike torí ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe ń subject Dorcas sí bully. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Torí ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe ń subject Dorcas sí kíni sí bully torí pé ẹ rí opportunity láti fìyà jẹ Alabike ń gbà yẹn òun ló stop yín. Nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe fún Dorcas, mo mọ̀ pé ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìwé. Mo sọ pé a ti understand the pattern yẹn sìn. Ẹ jẹ́ kó rí gbogbo wa pé o. Èèyàn tó bá mighty kó mighty sápò ààrẹ o. Kò sọ́gà anybody lórí Facebook o. Ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú ṣe team ẹ̀ bó bá ṣe wù. Ẹ ṣe tí ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe tiẹ̀. Tí ọmọ yín bá wá fún Dorcas àti wọ́ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́ máa jẹ gbà o. Ṣó yé yín sìn. Ẹ jẹ́ á máa kà lọ. Torí it will not make any sense if Dorcas speakers, they are all coming out to insult Amebo. Will it have make sense? If you notice that nígbà tí gbogbo ìjà ALUJO ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀, Dorcas speakers were not saying anything. Why? Because Dorcas ṣe ló ṣe wọn lóhùn pé má dáhùn, má sọ̀rọ̀, kíní máa escalate ni. Má sọ̀rọ̀, má dáhùn, kíní máa escalate ni. So she hold her speaker from talking. Why? Because she wanted peace to reign. But you cannot hold your speaker and you are subjecting Dorcas to bully. Wọ́n gbẹ́nu anybody falagbafọ̀. That is it. You subjected her speaker to bully. You subjected her godfather to bully. You subjected her to bully yourself. Sorry, mightiness, mighty you. I can't go yeah ni. Ó máa yẹ lẹ́nu pé so bọ́n ṣe rí lórí Facebook tó máa pọ́nyàn lé kóníkálukú wọn kọ́ mọ́ pọ́nra wọn lé o. Tó bá pọ́nra ẹ lé náà máa pọ́n ẹ lé o. Tó bá pọ́nra ẹ lé wọ́n á faṣọ yíya mọ́ ẹ lára o. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ẹ kọ́ṣọ́ ara yín. Ọ̀gá ni ẹ́. Tó bá fẹ́ bá Dorcas sọ̀rọ̀, Dorcas ò kí ń ṣọmọdé náà. Wọnú DM ẹ. Ẹ jọ sọ̀rọ̀ yín. But don't use your student to insult her or to insult her team member. Emma, well, would Amebo ever have the confidence to post any voice note from a student that this bully spoke ill or subject of Iyewe to haters and public ridicule on her page? If you cannot do it to Mama, why do you do it to Dorcas, who you claim you love? Exactly. It means, okay, if you notice that Dorcas is doing some things as Olori to Jeno, o mo number Dorcas now. Wá wọ inú inbox ẹni, wá bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní pé ọmọ wa. Oh, notice nǹkan báyìí. Fi ètò ṣe o. Àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó ṣe kíní. You guys just need to stop all this nonsense and shenanigans and look at the bigger picture like àwọn ará òkè ọ̀run. If truly you want to sanitize and get rid of the chihuahua on social media, because to me, I sometimes feel you will enjoy Lizzie's shenanigans because she's giving you guys content and something to talk about. What Pashonro is doing now used to be me, until one idiot from my side wrote on Omolade's page that I am a bully, that I bully Lizzie and Mesoro. Others joined to also drop comment on that, and I saw a week. That is from Ashewo Plug. Because it means so. In buttress to that, Mama, I can reply I'm about to this thing. No? Mama, I can reply I'm about to this thing. Kò séyàn tẹ́ bá káwó lè ní di bọ́ọ̀tì gan. Ó máa sọ fún yín pé ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ iṣẹ́ ìṣù ni. Àwọn ọmọ sọ pé for everything téèyàn bá ṣe, wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àlùjọ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ drama pẹ̀lú Dorcas, all of a sudden tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń throw shade sí Dorcas, ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Àwọn amẹ̀bọ tó ń drop update tó ń ridicule Dorcas, wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Mo ṣe rí nìyẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ continue àti máa ẹ jẹ́ kọ response amẹ̀bọ. Amẹ̀bọ sọ pé you are honestly talking in rubbish. Sherry, this is the mighty Igbo. You know, when Ashewo Plug talk, she did not pass any insult. She stated it. Ìwọ ní right àti sọ̀rọ̀ sí Dorcas kó pe àwọn ọmọ Dorcas ní kíni ní hungry people. Kó sọ bí àti Dorcas ridicule. But when you are being called out for your nonsense, you said you are honestly talking in rubbish. Shengbo. If you think I care about Alabike or the help she got from Odo Nation, I don't have any hatred for her. Yes, you do. You have hatred for Alabike, and we all know that. You hated Alabike because as of yesterday, Speaker Eshi ṣe show tó sọ pé nǹkan t'Alujo ṣe fún Dorcas, Alabike náà ṣe máa ṣe léyìí tó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, and you posted it. Yes, you hate Alabike. As of yesterday, Ben, Speaker Eshi show tó sọ pé Alabike is still going to do the worst. Wípé Alabike ló máa burú jù lórí social media fún Dorcas, and you posted it. So you hated Alabike. This is not the first time you are posting something like that. You hated her from day one. Látìgbà tí Dorcas ti yẹn assist ọmọ yẹn. Let's hate. Torí mo rí gbogbo update yẹn fún. I don't have any hatred for Alabike, and I have zero issue with Dorcas helping her. Yes, you do. Do I put money in anybody's account? Anyone is free to help whoever they want. So why are you saying that? Come and assist. Why are you now worried? You pay the campaign, they will always betray. Ben, anybody can betray you. Mo sọ issue kan fún yín sìn pé èèyàn tí màmá employ tó sunkún wá bá màmá pé òun nídìí iṣẹ́ ebi ń pa òun. Màmá employ ẹ̀ kì í ṣe the campaign o. Òun ló ń bú màmá lórí TikTok yẹn sí. Anybody can shake in, can do anything. Kò the campaign or no the campaign. But ẹ̀yin gbé sórí ni bíi pé kíní kan ṣe kíní kan. Of course, you don't like Alabike. It's obvious. She has apologized. She has even proven herself so many times that she's supposed to be trusted. But you people still refuse. And you are still throwing shade at her when she has not even done anything. She has not even given any of us a reason to doubt her. Láti jọ́ tó ti di camp. Alabike has not given anybody reason to doubt her. Láti jọ́ tó ti di camp. And you people are still bullying her, saying that she's still going to do something worse to Dorcas. Ẹ dárúkọ ẹ̀ ní o, kì í ṣe pé ẹ lo àdàpè ọ̀rọ̀ o. Ẹ sọ pé ọmọ eléyìí tó ṣì wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ yẹn, nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún Dorcas, àwọn èèyàn ò ní lè rí lórí social media yìí, pé tiẹ̀ ló máa burú jù. Ẹ dárúkọ ẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ hate ẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn ò dẹ̀ tí ì ṣe nǹkan kan. She has not done anything for us to not trust her, for us to hate her, for us to check in the conscience. She has not done anything. Only anyone is free to help anybody they want. Then stop talking about it. If Dorcas says this is a decision to help this person, why are you particular that they are going to betray her? Leave her alone. And if they betray her, she will take it. Why are you particular about what my betrayal? Come and help anybody. You are concerned. Why are you concerned? Leave her alone. we are only saying Dorcas keep repeating the same mistake of embracing certain people, and it will always backfire. She herself has said it like it's that way. So that's her choice. I'm not concerned. Then stop subjecting her to bully. Stop letting your top 2, top 1 student talk about somebody else's bosses like that. It's not nice. You would listen to the voice note and you will post it to subject her to bully. And you are saying that you are not concerned. Of course you are concerned. And you have know why more general. People will always interpret post. Oh, it's not interpretation. This is word. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó jáde lẹ́nu yín ni. Kì í ṣe post ẹnìkan. People will always interpret post however they want. That's on them. I don't work for anyone, and I will post whatever I feel like posting, of course. And if people come for you for what you posted, I hope the feeling is mutual. Exactly. Because Dorcas stopped this thing from escalating by not letting her own speaker give it to you. Oh, insulting. Oh, insult David Infinity. Oh, insult àwọn speakers. Ó pè wọ́n látọrọ jẹ. Tó bá yẹ kó fẹ́ escalate kìíní káwọn náà gbé ẹ sáré. Ṣáwọn ọmọ amẹ́bọ̀ lè ṣe ṣóòtọ́ àwọn speaker Dorcas ni. Ẹ̀mí yín máa gbọ̀n. Ó ní mò ń sọ fún yín. Àtọ̀gá àtọmọ. Ẹ máa pín wèrè ṣe láàrin ara yín. Ẹ máa gbé fúnra yín. Ẹ máa gbà ni. Tó bá yẹ pé Dorcas ò stop àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó insult àwọn girls yẹn náà. Àtọrọ jẹ ni wọ́n. Ebi ìnà ni wọ́n. Wọ́n tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ rí ni. Have they begged you for anything before? People will always interpret posts however they want. That's on them. I don't work for anybody and I can post whatever I feel like. It's called free will. If you feel like you can subject Dorcas to bully in what you post, hope the feeling will be mutual if our own speaker to subject you to bully. Because you cannot take what you are dishing. That is it. But let me tell you one thing. It's coming. It's going to happen. Benny. You can't claim you love somebody and you're subjecting the person to bully. By one more control call us home. It's going to happen. If you keep doing it this way, you are going to eat your cake and have it. They will dish it for you on this social media. So please spare me the analysis. You got it all wrong. As for Lizzie, being an oppressor, yes, she is. But will I support somebody who left her just to fight her back? Alabike, shetiri manipulation. Wọ́n gbé machine for Alabike. Alabike ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí support Lizzie. Ó ti gba machine. Wọ́n ní kí Alabike máa bá wọn búyàbọ̀. Alabike ò búyàbọ̀. Instead, Alabike rí Priscilla tó ṣe wedding. Ó post Priscilla. Wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ fi wa machine set ọmọ yẹn up ní ẹ̀pọ̀ gbowó iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Ó gba machine kò ṣiṣẹ́ tán gbé fún. So how is she fighting Lizzie? She came to defend herself. Even by nothing. Alabike was in her house by herself. When Lizzie sent police officer to come and arrest her now. Thomas and Bomo Kiri. So she was in her house by herself. And yes, this is an oppressor, but will I support somebody who left her just to fight her back? Alabike was defending herself. Benny, Lizzie was taking her to police station up and down, and she was defending herself. Benny, so what are you talking about here? No, I don't gang fight. It's not gang fighting. Benny, Alabike kọ́ ló arrest Lizzie. Lizzie ló lọ gbé Alabike tó ń gbé lọ sí police station káàkiri. Tó ń oppress ọmọ yẹn. I don't gang fight here, and I won't start now. Do you see me embracing ALUJO and Amayawa, Obanla, or others? No, I won't. That's who I am. Dorcas is not embracing anybody. Dorcas help those who are in need of help. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ kidnap ALUJO, tó ń wá bí tó máa gbé, tó ń wá kíní safety kiri, Dorcas help him. Ìgbà tí Fọlá ọ̀rọ̀ oúnjẹ jẹ fáwọn ọmọ, Dorcas helped her. Ìgbà tí Alabike tó ń arrest ẹ̀ káàkiri, tó ń oppress ẹ̀, tọ́mọ yẹn ò tiẹ̀ lówó lọ́yà gan, tó fi ilẹ̀ sínú jail, Dorcas helped her. So Dorcas is not romancing anybody. Ṣé orí lórí page Dorcas ó gbé MHM mọ́ra ni? Àbó gbé Ọbánlá mọ́ra. So what are you talking about? We caught you now. You are shady. We caught you. We already know you. Èmi ti rí ẹ tán. That sometimes I've seen what you are doing. Mo ti rí pé lè, ó kàn fẹ́ máa feel ara ẹni. We understand everything going on social media. But kì í ṣe gbogbo nǹkan lèèyàn máa sọ dìjà. But surely ti Dorcas, àmú ẹ báyìí ni. Lọ́rùn ọwọ́. Ọrùn ọwọ́ la fi mú ẹ. So if you say you are not embracing ALUJO, Anamaya or Obala and others, Dorcas too is not embracing people because they left lazy. No, I won't. That is who I am. Same goes for Allah because she didn't offend me anymore the day she apologized. So why are you still saying that she's going to betray Dorcas? If Alabike did not offend you anymore, she has not given us any doubt. We'll be, yeah, I worried you. She has been a, straightforward person, minding her business, starting her business. Dorcas empowered her and all that. She has apologized to you. So why is your speaker still saying that she's going to betray Dorcas? We pay Teloma Buruju lori social media. And you posted that video as of yesterday. If you say that you're forgiving Alabike, let me tell you, you did not forgive her. Kinche baby. That is it. You did not forgive her. Every opportunity to relax if you drag Alabike, let me drag her. So that's not forgiveness. She's not even a speaker anymore. She won't nothing. She film Return of Arenzo. Alabike is not even a speaker anymore. She's not talking to anybody. She's not doing show for anybody. She has mind her business. She's telling her okirika, and she's acting a movie. So why are you now still saying she's still going to betray Dorcas? Only she didn't offend me anymore the day she apologized. And then tell your student to stop talking about her. Stop assuming things. Assumption. There's also a kawe. Kí máa assume pé ẹ̀yin àti the chosen gan kò sí yàtọ̀. Kí máa assume pé Alábìkẹ́ máa betray Dorcas. Wípé ìyẹn ló máa burú jù. Does that make sense? Kí dẹ̀ máa post ẹ̀ sórí wall mi pé ẹ máa wò ó, nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́ wá ń dúró dè nìyẹn. Ọjọ́ t'Alábìkẹ́ àti Dorcas bá máa jà. You are waiting for that day. You are not a good person. But I prefer to keep certain people at arm's length. It's called boundaries. She set boundaries. Helping people and setting boundaries. Hope you know that it's different things. Helping people and setting boundaries. Hope you know it's two different things. This woman helped Alabike. Kì í ṣe pé torí wọ́n dúró pé Alabike. Ó rí wo Alabike fẹ́ ṣe padà fún Dorcas. She's not using her to do speaker. She even used her money to empower her. Now she'll make sure that they put her in Nollywood for her to be able to feed herself and her children. So helping people is not the same thing as boundary. Ṣé Alabike kẹ́rù olóńsùn lé Dorcas ni? Àbí látijọ́ ìgànṣẹ́ ti rí àwọn méjèèjì papọ̀? Wọn ò tí ì ríra náà. She helped this girl. You don't know anything about helping people. All you know is to collect advert and do show for people. That is it. So you will not know what it is. Oh, tí fowó tiẹ̀ ṣàánú. Rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Oh, fowó tiẹ̀ ṣàánú. Múwá ni. So my dear, your analysis is very wrong. It's not wrong. I'm about can you cook to you there? What's it called? Ashawo plug. She cooked you. You always think like we don't know what you are doing. That is so funny. We are not dumb. Lórí social media, yeah, dumb. We are very intelligent. Kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti mọ bí tó ń lọ àti mọ nǹkan tó mean. But see now, you cannot even stand by what you said because you know you are being caught. You cannot stand by what you said because you know you are being caught. I was waiting for somebody to call your bullshit out all this while. Bullshit ló ṣe now. Ó ṣe bullshit gan. Ó ní mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé wo àti mark ẹni àti reserve ẹ. Ọjọ́ tó bá tún try nǹkan tó try wò ó ní láìka rẹ̀. Torí oníkálukú ti mọ orú èèyàn tó jẹ́ ń sìn. Kí ló dé? What do you have against Alabike? Ṣó fẹ́ pa ni? Ọmọ yẹn á tún praise ẹ, á tún ṣe kinní kan, á tún gbé yín mọ́ra. Still náà kò yọnu yín, kí lẹ fẹ́ kó para ẹ ni? Ṣé fẹ́ kó para ẹ ni? Kí ló ṣe fún yín? Ẹ lè ru ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní jẹ́kẹ́rẹ́ ru. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ́yìn assist Alabike. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ́yìn assist ẹ. Ẹ ṣe nǹkan kan nú ayé ẹ. Ẹ fún ní nǹkan kan rí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ tún báyàn tó wá assist ẹ tẹ tún bàjá pé kó má assist ẹ kó má betray ẹ. Kí ló dé? Ẹ dẹ̀ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Tó bá má betray ara wọn kí ló kàn yín? Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. ẹ ṣe kí ni ẹ fi wọn ẹgbẹ́ rántí yín Fálànà dáná ẹni lànà ẹ lọ rántí yín ẹ máa ju ẹ ṣáà máa rìkọ́ọ̀dù ara yín bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ máa jù sí nǹkan tẹ̀ mọ́ ṣe ni ẹ máa do what you know how to do best do what you ṣe kí ni you know how to do best ẹ rántí ara yín máa wá sí bíbá kéèyàn kan máa ṣe mighty o. D. Williams, only sometimes a little misunderstanding with people is good because it reveals the things that are hidden under the fake smile. It reveals who they truly are. Sometimes ó dáa kéèyàn bára ẹni jà. Irú ìtàlùjọ ìyá ànímọ́ nǹkan irú èèyàn tó jẹ́. Irú bí àmẹ̀bọ̀ ṣe ń gba wájú tó ń gbẹ̀yìn ànímọ́ irú èèyàn tó jẹ́. It reveals it. Gbogbo yín máa smile sí Dọ́kàsì lójú. Kíní kan ó pray fún Dọ́kàsì nígbà tí Dọ́kàsì ṣe kíní. Shebi is your friend, you pray for your friend. That doesn't mean that you like the person. With this stunt, you're just pulled that you don't like the person because you subjected somebody that you say you pray for to bully just because you want to prove to the world that you are the Almighty. No. Wọ́n ní ojú tọ̀rẹ́ mi ojú òtì mi ìwọ gangan ló ní tìjú náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ojú ti ọ̀rẹ́ mi ojú òtì mi ìwọ gangan ló ní tìjú. For you to subject somebody that you said you pray for to bully just because you want to prove to the world that you are always right. You have issues, Amebo. For you, just because you want to prove to the world, you are ready to throw Dorcas under the bus. Just because you want to prove to the world that you are always right. Everything I say always come true. Is that not what your students are saying? Share share money. Was it anything to Kenya? Only your daughter, trailer by my bar, and gbogbo yín kọjá London, my boy, see my. Gbogbo yín lè máa gbé ojú ara yín síta. Kò síbi tán tí kì í jà. Kò séyàn méjì tí show kì í ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So why are you now making it a big deal? Big first time tó máa jà lórí Facebook rí ni. No, ìjà Dorcas àti kíní gan is one of the least ìjà tó wà lórí Facebook. Wọ́n ti jàjà tó ju eléyìí lọ lórí Facebook. Àwọn èèyàn ti jàjà tó ju eléyìí lọ. Àwọn èèyàn ti jàjà tó ju eléyìí lọ. Under the smile and under the prayer for somebody, you are throwing the person under the bus. You are telling your student to be bullying and subjecting Dorcas to bully. We won't stand for that. No. If you are mighty with your students. Ọ̀gá rẹ̀ ẹni ẹláyà rẹ̀. Ẹ má kọjá àyà ara yín sọmọ yẹn. Torí nǹkan tọmọ yẹn ṣe ṣe rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sì ní the same category. Kìdẹ̀ ń ṣe àwọn ọmọ tó kọlà sóhun yẹn ní ọ̀rọ̀ Dorcas máa wà lẹ́nu wọn. If you are talking to somebody or advising somebody, you have to advise them with love. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà. Ẹ wá ridicule ẹ̀. So ó yẹ kó máa wò yín. Kò wá yẹ kí Dorcas drop update. What's the meaning of this nonsense? And ridicule torí pé kíni torí pé you want to feel mighty. That is what you are doing. You always want to be right. You cannot ridicule her just because you want to feel mighty. It's not fair. Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yín sí báyìí, what is Dorcas' fault? She was on her lane now, taking care of her child. Àwọn David Infinity àti Kinitike àbí kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ tọ́wọ́ kọjá yẹn. Lówó kọjá. ALUJO started throwing up. Dorcas has not done anything in this thing. She was on her lane taking care of her son. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kó gbogbo tí yín tẹ́ wá kó bá. She did not start this wahala. She did not fight anybody. She was on her lane. Maybe people don't try to create peace. ALUJO, you are not supposed to do this thing. In your million, you the mobi and you DS me. Why didn't you pass through me? Why didn't you tell me to Lord share this track if any? But then she can David and Connie ALUJO version. Dorcas go on look us. Because if you insult somebody that is very close to me, Emi go on insult here now. It's like you're not waiting for a day like this to happen. Dorcas or by insult kini. Behind this your fake smile and fake prayer, we know who you truly are. Shama mo yote truly teje. Tí Dorcas ò bá, tí ALUJO ò bá ṣe record label. Ebu Infinity, ebu Dorcas, ebu àwọn speaker Dorcas. Pé wọ́n lálá tẹnu jẹ. My dear. Láì tí fẹ́ máa ga jù onírè lọ. Ẹ̀yin tó ajá bá ti dẹ̀ fi ń bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ló ṣe fi ń ṣe kíni ló fi ń gejẹ. Òun ni mo sọ pé registered. Ṣé gbogbo yín ti rí nsìn? First one lélẹ̀, we'll let it slide. But let me tell you, surely second one, wàá tẹ́ ni o. Nǹkan tí mo promise ẹ̀ ń pa Facebook ni. If you try this shit, you try again. Àbí kò lọ try ẹ̀sìn má mẹ́wé. You are a goner on this social media. Because bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. If you are, tá a bá wọ̀ ẹ́ sí báyìí tó ṣe léè tó mú jẹ, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa progress tó máa rò pé nothing can touch you. Kò sẹ́nibody tọwọ́ ò lè bà lórí social media. Tó bá kàn ṣe ń wú ẹ, wọ́n ṣe ń wú ẹ ni. Kò sẹ́nibody tọwọ́ ò lè bà. Kò sẹ́nibody tọwọ́ lè fojú ẹ̀ gbolẹ̀ lórí social media. So tó bá ṣì ń ṣe tó ń lù tó ń dún fún ẹ, ó sì wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba ni. Ọjọ́ tẹ́sí ẹ̀ bá máa dé náà wò, it go shock you bákan. It's just annoying, Ọlọ́run. It's just annoying. Like, why is it that the bad thing always happen to good people? That is it. Ẹ̀yin ò lè jà now. Let me tell you one thing. Tí mo notice, ẹ̀yin ò lè jà torí pé kò sí nǹkan tó wà positive tẹ́ ń ṣe láàrin ara yín. Amebo, in fact, you are the weakest. You barely do show. Ṣebí Mama Ewe, you see Mama Ewe, at least rí Mama Ewe wà rí Mama Ewe lẹ́ẹ̀kan láàrin ọjọ́ méjì. Ìwọ àárín ẹ̀. You will pay some people 20,000 for them to send you recording of 10 minutes, 5 minutes for you to post on your blog. While they share video, only video. You are like a lazy blogger now. So how are you mighty? You don't do giveaway. You don't empower. You don't uplift anybody. You only run adverts just because you want. Everything is centered around you. So how are you mighty? Only most of friends, you are like a lazy blogger. Oh, ṣiṣẹ́ báwọn tó kù ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́. You barely do live show. Mama used to do show. Dorcas do show. Even bó ṣe wà nínú oyún tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló fi hàn wá. You don't do show. You only crop everything. Àtàwọn kan tó máa fún ní 20k tó máa fún any voice note 10 minutes. Is it the same thing? Don't try it again. Please. You will not like yourself. Another one from what's it called? ALUJO, and from Ashewo Plug. I like Ashewo Plug. No. I just hope it's the same, but the same person with Ashewo to Libya. Ashewo Plug said, ALUJO, if you complain that people or donation throw you, are people not also throwing Dorcas on your page? Emagbo, ALUJO sọ pé Dorcas is watching people insult him. ALUJO, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíní kan, ìgbà tó fi frame Dorcas, tó fi Dorcas ṣẹ̀sín nípa ti frame tó jù sílẹ̀ lẹ́ǹta iwájú ilé yẹn. Were they not trolling Dorcas from the haters group? Ṣókú, ṣójà, ṣósùnkún. Ṣó orí jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún ẹ, mo kọ́kọ́ ṣe disclaimer kan ìgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ fídíò ẹ̀ pé Dorcas kọ́ ló rán mi ò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe donation. But a máa ganu sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí social media, a máa ganu sí. That is one thing I promise you. Why tá a fi ní ganu sí? You yourself, you know exactly what you are doing. And you know exactly what you are getting yourself into. But one thing, tí mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ promise ẹ ni pé you will not be able to manipulate people on this social media. Nígbà ẹ̀ láyé. Because you are doing it as if you have not done anything, no. Bó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn, pé mi ò ṣe nǹkan kan o, ìwọ ló dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn. Mi ò ṣe nǹkan kan ẹ̀yin ni o. Àwọn ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wá fún mi o. Ta ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wá fún Dorcas lórí Facebook? For a long time, she kept quiet. Money, are people not trolling Dorcas on your page as well? Of course. People that hate Dorcas, I read gbogbo wọn lórí page now. Don't sọ pé ṣe bí wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé irú èèyàn báyìí ni Dorcas jẹ́. Ìgbà tó ń gbowó, kò ṣe irú èèyàn báyìí o. Ìgbà tí ò sówó mọ́. I heard the malus not on your page. You see the malus. They were on ALUJO's page as well. Who block Dorcas? Did I not see KIH, Egite Awele, and Waka About? Waka About, Gomo man wo pe kí ni ó kan Waka About pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Dorcas. Oro man gbé sórí bí gala ni. You know, any opportunity, Dorcas ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Wà kàn lọ sọ́dọ̀ Waka About. Wà rí pé ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí block Dorcas. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí insinuate nǹkan tí ò dá ń pa Dorcas. Adesola and all are haters on your page, leaving horrible comments for Dorcas. And did you see her ranting? Of course not. Dorcas is too... Shemo, mind ọmọ yẹn strong. Àwọn yẹn, Kíní ni wọ́n, àmọ́ ni wọ́n ń wá rẹ́rùn. Do you see her ranting, crying, and complaining about it because I am not understanding your crying? Are you the one that started the drama? Are you not the one that started the drama? This is exactly where I'm having issues. Like, ṣé àlùjọ kọ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà ni? Kí ló wá dé nsìn tó wá ń yí gbogbo ẹ̀? Wípé ẹ wọ́n ń troll òun. When you started coming for somebody, what are you expecting? O ti ń jẹ lọ látijọ́ yìí o. Ọmọ yẹn ò dẹ lóhùn. But there is a limit to human endurance. This is the first show Dorcas will do for you for more than 10 times. To tin update, to tin share video, to tin share there. And she replied what you said. You pay assist you. And she brought evidence out. You pay, yes, they assisted you. Because you were lying to us that won't share anything for her. Iṣẹ́ ló bá wọn ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ sanwó ṣe. Ṣé 61 million. Ìwọ tó ń gba 100,000 lórí jingle. Báwo ni 61 million ṣe jẹ́? Iṣẹ́ wo ló bá wọn ṣe? 61 million plus, wọ́n ní almost 90 million ọ̀nà lé ẹ lórí. Iṣẹ́ wo ló ṣe rí láyé? Ẹ jẹ́ máa kà lọ. You started this thing now. A caller is a buyer. A caller is a buyer. You started this, so now you dey cry up and down. Now, waiting, I don't understand. Because I am not understanding your crying. Aren't you the one that started the drama on social media? When you know you cannot stand the heat, why do you set ring light and stream on your 4 platform? No be monetization content una dey do. So comment at part of the engagement, and you cannot control how spectator would react and chook mouth. So get out. Enjoy the attention you crave. Then you want to bully somebody. Obama will bully you. You will not get ready now. I love the social media. As of today, Dorcas said, this will be my final post and response on this matter. As we've made it clear, but that Aremu has never called or had any private conversation with Alujo's wife. Why is Alujo lying? Ṣètìlínsìn, wọ́n pè ìyàwó òun lẹ́yìn ni o. Wọ́n dá sọ̀rọ̀ family matter wọn ni o. Òun ni bọ̀dá yìí sọ pé òun ò tí ì pè ìyàwó ẹ̀ rí o. And Alujo want to drag Dorcas. He's now looking for opportunity. Ó ti mọ̀ pé tóun bá wá fún bọ̀dá yẹn, Dorcas máa bínú. Torí ó ti ń ju ṣọ́ọ̀bù sí Dorcas ò dá lóhùn. Ṣó ti yé yín sí? Òun ti wá mọ̀ pé tóun bá ti wá fún bọ̀dá yẹn, Dorcas, she will be forced to reply. She is craving for this lady's attention for a long time. Ti frame yẹn ó mọ̀ pé ó máa lọ. Dorcas ò dáhùn. Dorcas ti ó kàn wò ní àti update àti gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ń ṣe láti ọjọ́ ẹ̀. But torí pé ó mọ̀ pé Godfather tóun bá insult máa yẹn, Dorcas will be forced to answer because Dorcas hold that man in a very, very high place. I woke up to over 1,000 calls last night. Unbelievable. I'm thrilled that my song made it. Dorcas and this music. Orin yẹn náà dùn náà lóòótọ́ because ẹ̀yin méjèèjì don't call you. It's actually doing great on YouTube too. I've seen all the messages and heard all your thoughts from my side. There will be no more further reply regarding him. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa rant lọ. That is it. Dorcas said she will not reply you anymore. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, torí ìyẹn gan ti tó 61 million. Ó ní wọn ò ṣoore fún ẹ. 61 million. With extra 10 million. That is kilo 71 million. Ó sọ pé iṣẹ́ ló ṣe. My question to you now, Alujo, if Dorcas leave you, me, I no go leave you. Because I drag Dorcas all because of you. No, me, I no go leave you. Me, ò ní fi ẹ́ lọ́rùn lẹ̀ o. Ó tiẹ̀ dá tèmi ò tiẹ̀ sínú tíìmù kan. Torí tó bá yẹ kó mo wà nínú tíìmù Dorcas báyìí, wọ́n máa sọ pé ẹlẹ́yà tíìmù, don't answer, just leave him alone. You will think you are the one sending me. Ó dà. Ọlọ́run tó máa sọ pé ìyá máa jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi. Ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀. I've been blocked everywhere I could find him, completely silent, as if he disappeared for good. All I have ever tried to do is helping them find common ground. Just imagine. Mo fẹ́ ṣàánú wọn o, wọ́n ní ìdànù. Àwọn ló máa kọ́kọ́ sunkún wá o. Pé kò sí nǹkan kan o. Ìjọ yẹn, ṣé ẹ rántí ọjọ́ yẹn tó sọ pé Lizzy ń track òun o, wọ́n fẹ́ wá kidnap òun o, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan fún òun o. All I ever do is to help them find common ground. But since they didn't, but that doesn't work out, I sincerely wish both of them the very best moving forward. The wife will always be my friend because she's truly a good person. Thank you so much, Iyasha. Wishing all the lovers a happy Valentine. Ẹ má tẹ̀ bínú mi tẹ̀ rántí àti wishing happy Valentine. Violence, your law. Violence is violence. Yekemo. ALUJO was benefiting over Elo. Over 80 million. Ọlọ́run. Ilé ayé ilé asán ni Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ n kà á mọ́. ALUJO was benefiting over 80 million. Why wouldn't Folake on a salary basis be shaking or entitled, expecting a mansion of 100 million from Dorcas? At least Fola got a 50 million mansion and she never seen prison. She forgot all the benefits, open doors, and exposure being a manager of Dorcas gave her. Exactly. Sherry, entitlement. Entitlement while around God don't affect our people. When Dorcas come outside, you pay on she empowerment. Again, so can you go for you? And when you don't doubt, they can relate to the story of the person tí Dorcas gbé wá. Show you. Dorcas will kowo kan síbi kan. That like the way you people are thinking. Kì í ṣe kowo kan sínú account. Àbó ní bullion van. Àbó níbi tó ti lọ ń gbowó yẹn kì í ṣe. No. If somebody come to need assistance, Dorcas will bring the story to her people, which are the audience. Wípé, èèyàn báyìí o, ó ní ìrànlọ́wọ́ o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ a ràn án lọ́wọ́ o. The audience will now say that since we love Dorcas and we know what she used to stand up for helping people, ó yá, a máa ràn ẹni yẹn lọ́wọ́. Since we know Dorcas and we know what she used to stand for, a máa ṣe kí ni? A máa ràn ẹni yẹn lọ́wọ́. That is one thing that is happening. So, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ fún Dorcas. Dorcas ò ní owó tó fẹ́ fún yín yàtọ̀ sí owó iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ẹ gbọ́ inú ṣáàtì Dorcas sọ pé, when I told the woman ìgbà t'ALUJO wípé nǹkan báyìí l'ALUJO ṣe fún mi nígbà tí ó ṣèyàn bẹ̀. The woman said, I'm going to compensate him. Ṣó ń yé yín ṣe nǹkan nẹ̀tẹ̀ kí n ṣe pé Dorcas kówó síbi kan àbí she's going. If the woman kì í ṣe mọ̀ pé Dorcas ò lọ tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ woman yẹn ló sọ pé pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ALUJO ṣe fún Dorcas by helping her out, she is going to compensate him. That is from Godmother. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Dorcas, ṣé mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe ń sìn? Mi ì mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo tẹ̀lé sọ because tó bá fún yín ní advice ẹ̀ ní gbọ́ ẹ̀ bá yé ara yín jẹ́. Tó bá ti bá yé ara ẹ jẹ́, Dorcas will now go and pick you from the gutter. Wọ́n máa wá fi ẹ gba donation. Kì í ṣe pé Dorcas kówó kan síbi kan tó fẹ́ fi ṣe, tó fẹ́ kó fún anybody. Àwọn lovers ẹ̀ ló ń dáwó, and until when she bring the story of you, show ní story tó wá touching, then people will be like, we want to assist, we want to render help. But ẹ̀yin rò pé ó kówó yẹn síbi kan, ó kàn ń yọ ọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. No, it's not like that. That is where the problem is starting from. Everybody working with her or being with her ní pé àwọn rò pé ó máa gbówó kan fún àwọn. Because they hear her say millions or saying this or saying that, oye báyìí láti náà, oye báyìí láti ṣe o. Kì í ṣe pé owó yẹn wà, kì í ṣe pé it's a physical cash. And owó tó bá dá fún Dorcas, ó ní ìdí tó ń fi dá fún. Ìwà tó wọ́n fẹ́ dáwọ́ ilé Fọlá. Gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ló dẹ̀ sọ, àti ralẹ̀ o, àti ṣe léyìí o, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ́ o, ibi báyìí ló dé o. Kì í ṣe pé owó yẹn gan, kì í ṣe pé kìṣí ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So it's not like a physical, bó ṣe ń wọlé náà ṣe fi ń ṣe, ó ti ní nǹkan tó wó yẹn bá dé. Ó ti ní nǹkan tó wó yẹn bá dé. The manager of Dorcas was expecting her to owó iṣẹ́ ló máa rí gbà, kò lè fún ẹ ní mọ̀ torí kò sí lọ́wọ́ òun náà. So she forgot all the benefits, open doors, and exposure being a manager of Dorcas gave her. She became Oliver Twist. Dorcas' weakness is her good heart, exactly. I was one of the people that openly against the buying of house for Folake because I know how it will end, and I was right. The signing spirit is lacking for Dorcas. Folake was the one that bought Dare, the photographer, who Dorcas spent millions in renovation of the studio. They are benefit to mama fún yín, but show mo pa àwọn they are greedy. Ó máa ń try fáwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ náà. Kì í ṣe pé owó yẹn ó máa ń settle àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. A lè parọ́ lórí social media yìí. She spent millions to renovate the studio of a photographer and buying a high-value camera for. And last, he did something awful to Dorcas. Seeing his betrayal should have been a red flag that Folake is behind it. But it is what it is. Lost the gbogbo yín nìyẹn. Because Tosin Akin knows what she lost by being Folake Eleba accomplice. And I repeat, olótìtọ́ kan kò ní kú sípò ìkà. Nobody knows what Dorcas Adeyinka is doing to please God. Exactly, because God got her. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe lọ. Ṣé mọ̀ pé millions and millions of food lọ́lọ́run máa ń dá padà. Notice. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe wọ́ lọ. Tí gbogbo yín tẹ̀léra yín tẹ́ wọ́ tẹ́ tó tẹ̀léra yín lọ. Still no. God will speak for her. Notice kí ni ẹ̀ padà wá sí. Àbí ẹ̀ ṣàkíyèsí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lọ yẹn, Ọlọ́run máa fa àwọn èèyàn tó better yín replace nínú ayé gẹ̀yìn. Èmi náà máa notice. Torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ kíní kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé I said it through pé I think it works for her helping people. I think it's a prayer being answered. It's like in kíní ẹ̀ bẹ́lẹ̀ dẹ̀ ẹ̀ mọ̀. Wípé èèyàn tó bá wà ń pín ní ìjẹ́ kí n assist ẹ̀. Kíní ẹ̀ bá ọmọ yẹn lẹ́lẹ́dàá mu. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló lè ṣe. Nǹkan tó bá ti lè jẹ́ tèèyàn tó bá force ẹ̀ ṣe, ó ní lè ṣe ni. Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn foundation tó wà lórí Facebook. Ẹ wo ti Mesoro. Ọlọ́run ló mọ last time tó fún. Ṣé ti understand ní sẹ́, àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé kò bẹ́lẹ̀ dá wọn mu. But Dorcas helping people is like a thing to bẹ́lẹ̀ dẹ̀ mu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ṣe ń fi bí iṣu tó lọ́run ṣì ń gbàdúrà ẹ̀ sí. Notice. So God got her. Despite all the plots and shenanigans, she's highly favored and has never lost any battle. In fact, 2025 was her best year. So you all should just move on, I beg. I saw Layo posting Awele Ekiti today, saying that IVF move on. Why can't you move on? Awele Ekiti. I didn't have anything against you, but I just be like, ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ti ní ṣe pẹ̀lú Dorcas ló máa kẹnu sí ni? O tún lọ ṣe show fún hater. Àbí ṣé wọ́n ló gbójú ara ẹ̀ jáde àbó lọ ṣe show fún Layo? Just because. I mean, if you say you don't like somebody anymore, then move on now. But it's so obvious that you cannot even do anything on your page except her. Sure, but once in a while, but anytime you see that Dorcas is trending or something, you put your mouth. And you will be trying to, let me tell you one thing. Because let me tell you how this Awele is operating from what she said. Speaker Dorcas, she was mentioning Hadi, she was mentioning Omola, she was mentioning David Infinity, like there was a time to when John Barayinshi. People will still want to call you to tell you that please don't do this because you know. But why are you why are you still mentioning all their names? Why are you always involved in Dorcas, things or Dorcas trending? Why are you even doing a video now? tí Dorcas bá wà lórí live kan ibẹ̀ ló máa lọ. Dorcas àti Mama Ewe, they are friends. You will go there. Because I was watching Mama Ewe one day. Was it 2 days ago? I saw you enter. Wagbere wọlé ni. Why can't you just, you know, so go Benny she, oh, they move on. You cannot move on. Oh, but boy, am I shaking? Am I okay eventually? I just feel like, okay, Sherry Dorcas, she's a special child. That is it. She's a special person. And one thing I understand is that Toba, one come mama fi bishu ni kò lè jábọ́, kò lè ṣubú. Yeah. Toba yẹ pé ó máa ṣubú àti ṣubú tipẹ́. Mesoro ò ní gbogbo downfall yìí náà. Mesoro gan ò lè keep up with the Mesoros. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Toba yẹ pé ọmọ kan tó ṣe kíní ni á ti ṣubú, bọ̀ kò lè ṣubú. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè gbé ṣubú mọ́. Instead of that, she's receiving more blessing. And let me tell you one thing. People cannot stop loving her. Have you noticed that? People cannot stop loving her. And there's something about her. At least she's not in Shalabosi. You can say that about Dorcas. She's not Alabosi. She do her things and she will stand by it. I like that about her. Kì í ṣe alábòsí. Tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn mi tó ràn Alábìkẹ́ lọ́wọ́, ó dẹ̀ ti mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. This is why I used to respect Dorcas. Ó dẹ̀ ti mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Kò ní jẹ́ k'Alábìkẹ́ dé ọ̀dọ̀ Queen Mother náà. Àbí ọ̀dọ̀ kí náà pé ó wà sábẹ́ àǹtí. A kàn fún ní owó pé kó máa ṣe business ẹ̀ ń bẹ́. Tó bá tẹ̀ discover pé Alábìkẹ́ is talented, kò ní sọ síta. Do you think, do you know the extent that this girl went? Èmi gan mọ̀ pé èmi gan ò rórí. Mo like Alábìkẹ́ bọ̀ mi mọ̀ pé ó wà talented. Ẹnu Dorcas mo ti kọ́kọ́ gbọ́. Mo dẹ̀ wá lọ wò lóòótọ́ pé òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni ọmọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà talented. If he's the person tó yẹ pé tara ẹ̀ ló máa ń rò, kò ní ever sọ síta wípé ọmọdé ìdẹ́ ní talent. Oh my God, in Nollywood. Look at Alábìkẹ́ today. She's in Nollywood. These are the things I respect about her. She's a person totally building. That is it. That thing works for her. Only got only foundation to work operative to social media. Èèyàn mélòó ló ní. Mo rí àwọn màálù tó ń drag Dorcas. Ó ti ẹ̀tọ́ sí yín lẹ́nu. Ẹ ń pe Dorcas lólóṣó. Ọ̀gá yín tó ń pin kiri ní gbogbo ààfin yẹn gan. Kí nìyẹn? Tó ń gbóyún kiri tí òmìyàn tó lóyún. At the age of 50, kò bá mi yàn tó fún ẹ lóyún. Ẹ wá ń pe Dorcas lólóṣó. Ọlọ́run fọ́ ni. Ibo lọ̀gá yín tún wà lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Ìyá Aládùkẹ́ ńkọ́? Ọ̀gá yín tún ti pòfo. Ó tún ti lọ. Tẹ́ bá tún máa cancel báyìí, ó tún ti ń wọ́ ọba tóun tún fẹ́ dé. Ọba tóun tún fẹ́ lọ ba palace ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó tún fẹ́ lọ jà fún ọba mi. Aláàfin wà níbi tó wà, ó lè lọ jà fún ibi tó wà. Ẹ wá ń pe Dorcas nìyẹn. Olóṣó. Nǹkan tí Dorcas ti gbé ṣe, ìran yín mélòó ló lè ṣe? Ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé fẹ́ ṣe birthday ẹ̀ ń wọnú inbox àwọn fans yín ni pé kó máa dáwó fún yín. 50th birthday yín. Dorcas máa ṣe birthday, á tún pín owó ni. Nǹkan mélòó lẹ́yìn lè ṣe tí Dorcas ti ń ṣe? And let me tell you something. I feel like a lot of jealousy. Ṣẹ́rẹ́yìn, ẹ̀yin Mesoro team, ẹ jealousy gan. Ẹ jealous ọmọ yẹn gan. Because ẹ̀yin náà, kẹ́ni má ní náà ni. Who is she? Ṣé bọ́dọ̀ wa ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀? Ṣé bíbí báyìí ló ti kúrò? Ìyá ẹ̀ la jẹ́ náà. Ibi tó fi yín sí lọ́sí wà. Lọ síwájú, you no go back, you no go front. Kì í ṣe kò tẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ́ kẹ́yìn máa tẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ bá lè pe Dorcas lólóṣó. Ọ̀gá yín dóko ṣẹ́yún. 50 years old kò mẹ́yàn tó fóun lóyún. Ó dún ṣẹ́yún. Àwa la jà fún. Ó jà fún yàn. Ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ fẹ́ yàwó 6 lójú ẹ̀ láì tí ì kú. ò lè make ẹ̀ mọ́. Kì í ṣe pé ní èèyàn tó jà fún kò fẹ́ ọ̀kan kò fẹ́ méjì ó fẹ́ mẹ́fà lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ abandon ẹ̀, wọ́n gbàgbé ẹ̀ sínú uncompleted building. Shame on you. Ọ̀rọ̀ lọ̀gá tó tọ̀ sí yín lẹ́nu torí ẹ̀yin àràdà lẹ́yìn tẹ̀ ń ṣe foundation 0, assistant èèyàn mélòó lẹ ti gbé dìde 0. Ṣé group yín tẹ̀ ṣì wà láyé ni ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yín operate ṣá? No, mo kàn rí yín tẹkàn, mo kàn scroll through ní àwọn lè ṣe wà níbí. Mímí ti gbàgbé yín o, tẹ̀ rò pé ti kú. Ní sáwọn lè ṣe wà níbí ẹ ṣe ń tún. Èmi ò mọ̀. Wọ́n á búyàn kan pé ṣe kíní kan yín kan. Ọ̀gá yín kọ́. Ọ̀gá yín tún ti rìn lọ sìn báyìí, tá bá tún máa rí ń sìn báyìí, a tún máa bá ìyàwó ilé onílé, a máa bá du ọkọ. A tún máa bá ìyàwó kábíyèsí kan, a máa bá jà torí ọkọ ẹ̀. Ó ti di ilé ọba mélòó ló ti jà. Eléjèṣe ó bá wọn jà ni. Torí pé bàbá ò fẹ́, wọ́n lọ fẹ́ bọ́sẹ̀. Ọ̀ọ̀ni ó bá wọn jà ni. Èèyàn tó ní tó sọ fún ẹ pé ṣé òun nìkan ló ń lóyún ni. Ìyẹn náà ẹ̀ tún ti jà. Ṣá má kó wèrè ẹ dọ́dọ̀ Elégùṣì. Torí gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ máa pín kiri. Èèyàn tó ṣì ń pín as 50 years old kí ni ká wá sọ ń pa ẹ̀. Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́mi sọ fún yín ni pé Dorcas, follow your mind. Nǹkan tẹ́mi máa sọ fún yín, má jẹ́ kí anybody share lọ́nà. If helping people is what you enjoy doing, tó dẹ̀ rí pé Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà ẹ láti bẹ̀, má wo nǹkan tó máa fi san fún ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n tá bá dijú kẹ́ni burúkú kọjá, ẹni rere náà máa kọjá. You will look at your creation. You will look at tó bá wà Alábìkẹ́ from the beginning, ìgbà tó mú, and her right now. Then you will understand what you have done. That is it. Dúró dé wọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ padà kí ló kọ́ níbi tó náà ti ń bless ẹ. Ọ̀nà ara lọ́nà fi ń bless ẹ náà. So, nǹkan tó kọ́ ẹ bá ti sọ fún ẹ pé kò ṣe. Má jẹ́ kí anybody pressure ẹ pé má ṣe lé, má ṣe lé. Nǹkan tó náà wá ti sọ fún ẹ pé kò ṣe ni kò ṣe. Nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ ti work fún ẹ ni kò ṣe. But that's just it. Gbogbo ilé storm ni. Bọ̀dá tó ń kọrin tó bá ti gbé kò sẹ́ni anybody tó wọ́n bó ṣe sọ pé owó ò ní fún ní attention yẹn ló dájú. Jẹ́ kí career ẹ̀ jẹ́ kó tún wọ mi. Career ṣó sì pick up tẹ́lẹ̀. Jẹ́ kó tún wọ mi. So, kò jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ yín yàn. It is well. Mo ti rẹ̀ pé life ni. Thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate. Have a wonderful day.